Can y'all hear me? Okay. Hey y'all. Hey 80s. Hey for real. June, Sour Patch, Drika. Hey Bless, Voodoo, Monique, Denise, the one and only, Miss T. Trisha, Lady Staff, Women Empowerment, Trina, Light Bright, Gigi on the rails, Jennifer, Miss Jill. Hi y'all. Hey Jessica. Hey Houston Brad. Hey Lanika, Street Committee. Hey y'all. I told y'all today that I was gonna be the talk. They was gonna have something to say. So I saw Rita video, I saw Five video, and I saw Olivia video. And they said some things, per usual. Hey Gamma 3, hey Sassy. Hey y'all that's coming in. Hey y'all that's coming in. So, hey Soap and Wash. So, I have a question. I have a whole question. Can anybody tell me when was I promoting Bashful's situation and telling you guys to donate? Can y'all help me with that? Because I'm a little confused. I didn't know I was helping when all this happened, but it's been said that I've been new. Oh, and Kwani said this too. Kwani as well. It's been, hey, look. Why would I drag her? She ain't even worth me dragging 42. Is my chat broken? Are they talking? It could be a delay that's going on. So that's probably why I don't recall that happening. I'm still trying to figure out what they were donating to. Hey Sabrina, girl, you never did that. Oh Lord, who told that lie? Well, Rita said she heard from Kwani. Kwani says that she heard the thing about Bachelor through me. Fa said that me and Bree was already promoting this whole situation when it happened. So I'm trying to figure out when was I promoting it. I want to know when did I know about it. I knew about it at that time 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago this happened, right? So I knew about this 3 weeks ago. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So y'all came up with this together. Who is y'all? Bestie, you mean you too? Cause you was promoting it as well. Remember, you was telling Pettyville to donate to the cause. Tracy promoted her. This is all you did. Tracy promoted her. Oh, you wrong for that Sasha hair. Sasha hair. Oh, you know you wrong for this troll page taking that. Me personally said that his post. I knew nothing about you or Bree saying anything about it. I gave money, so I'm confused. I'm confused because I ain't know, but I'm being told that I knew. That's what I'm saying. So, where is your receipt to prove that I was out here promoting it before I brought it to y'all? For y'all to have something else to talk about. That's what I want to know. Rita, you claim you heard it from Quantity. You and Quantity need to produce y'all receipts too, since y'all want motherfuckers to produce the receipts. I'm gonna need you basic head bitches to give receipts to these people out here that I was promoting this bullshit and y'all knew about it from me. Bitch, you didn't know about it from me and Quantity. You stayed lying with your peanut brittle head having ass. You didn't hear that shit from me. You heard it in the same motherfucking chat I heard it in. Hey, so now y'all hoes want to try to spin this and say that I already knew. Bitch, if I knew, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like I still don't give a fuck. That's the thing. If I did know, why? Why do you think it's gonna change anything if I did know? You hoes is the main ones out here stay scamming your supporters, and you got the nerve to have a whole lot to say. If I don't want to have that same energy, like I told you, hoes, I ain't got to. I don't know why you in your feelings. You ain't gonna change shit, and neither is the motherfuckers that be in y'all chat ain't gonna change shit. If I did know, oh motherfucking well. But my point is, I didn't even know. Rita, you brought this whole scam out. That's what you did. How you gonna try to switch this and say, "Oh, I knew" and all this stuff, and but what did I know, Rita? What did I know, Kwani? What did I know? Cause last time I checked, I ain't know shit about a scam until your duck ass brought it to everyone's attention. Correct, Rita? But I knew now. Hey, moving right along. So now, I know. Yeah, her brutal head ass. Hey, Stacy. Like they say, I was involved because I shared the post. Well, but that don't make no sense. They saying that because y'all, the people who did, because I didn't share shit, because I didn't know nothing was going on with it. I didn't even know about the scam until it started circulating in the chats of people writing it in the chats. And it was to put over there in the chats and plenty people in chats. But the first person chat I saw it in was when they talked about it over there in Olivia's chat. And she was in Olivia's chat when the shit was dropped over there. It also was dropped elsewhere. It's been circulating for a while. It didn't get touched on until I did the interview because everybody was focused on the whole scam that Sean Bradley had going on that they wanted to rehash over and over and over again. So everybody was more focused on that. While everybody also was focusing on it, all this was coming out. Because Rita is you the one who's supposed to be came out and pop bashful, remember? Which is why I did my interview. Who is that? Who is that, Jess? God, I said who pushed me when she caught him in the lot insinuated that one of y'all. So we're the ones who kept pushing it because it was supposed to be a lie. Okay. Nicole reloaded. I saw somewhat of her video. And I thought I've been getting tagged and posted in people's videos. I don't know who Lady Jasmine is, but she also tagged me in her video she did. Nicole Reloaded also tagged me in a post in a video that she did. I did go see a little bit of Nicole's video, but I was also in the middle of trying to review all the other videos, so I never got back to seeing her video. Hey Nikki, so I'm trying to figure out what Nicole was talking about and what Lady Jasmine was talking about as well, cause I got tagged in these ladies' posts. It's Madam Jasmine. Who the fuck is that? What you mean? No. It's Nicole. Can y'all go get her something? Okay. Cause I'll switch this bitch. Can y'all go get her and tell her to hit the link? Huh? Oh, okay. So boom, I know who she is now. Tree Dog said you pushed it, Lady Nika. If y'all was going to be in on it, wouldn't y'all have chosen a big amount of cash? Was it like only like 2K? It was less than $2,000, Alicia. But I mean, if all of us was gonna be involved in it, I don't know how we was supposed to split $2,000. I don't need it's the first of the month, bitch. I don't need that shit. The fuck. That's not going. That's how would that help my pocket? If I needed some money, I'll just tell y'all, look, I got no cash out me, bitch. I ain't gotta come out here and tell y'all no sob story for y'all to cash out me, cause y'all gonna do that regardless. So I don't know how I got in on the scam. I ain't know nothing about. That's what I'm confused by, and I ain't know I was pushing it. But okay, see that she had cancer, didn't Nicole say she had COVID? I don't know, but what does but I'm trying to figure out what this now here we go with the troll pages, y'all. I'm trying to figure out why did she tag me in her video. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why Baby J put her phone in the shower and took a break either. Hey, peanut butter. Even if he is, I wouldn't think you or any other content creator in here were involved. I don't know how I guess we all was behind the scenes and cooked up this whole scheme. And I wonder why these people don't believe y'all. Y'all wonder why these people don't believe y'all. Because y'all keep coming out with all these stupid ass alleg- elaborations on people. Like it's just annoying that y'all keep giving them different types of stories. Y'all don't even help them stick to the main story. Y'all keep coming out with all these different stories to these people to the point where y'all making them not give two fucks about it. Cause y'all keep giving them different types of shit. Yeah, Pooh. Yeah, Bachelor is over there on Tracy's and She didn't get what she was looking for. I guess that's what they're saying, and it was the pop. And it was like Bashir was faking like he couldn't hear and all this other stuff. But also when he was on, I did drop the link. But when he was over here doing the interview, he couldn't hear as good neither. So I mean, I don't, I don't think he was fake pretending to be breaking up or couldn't hear when that's been happening even when he was over here. So I'm confused. But allegedly doesn't work for five correct obedience. I don't want to lie. Y'all ain't never been an intro about something they started picking up. Girl,
Hey, child.
maybe
How are you?
I'm good. Just trying to understand some stuff.
Girl. Anyway, everybody know we ain't had shit to do with that. um. Anyway, um, I can't explain why Madam Jasmine tagged everybody into that video this morning. So basically, Cemented had did a live last night where I guess she drew a mother, and she had said that mother had an issue with her basically because he wanted to be a part of the Fresh Collective, and she said no, and they said no, so that was the issue. So, and mother was basically saying like he never wanted to be a part of it. He never asked to be a part of it. And so he had asked like certain people, to come out and basically tell what their version of the truth was.
Hmm.
Um, and so she just tagged that video just to show like what the Fresh Collective was about. That's all that was about.
Oh, so that's what the Fresh Collectives was. I saw the video, but I understand.
Yeah, it was just like a group of people, like content creators. Well, I guess they can't. Well, Lady Mika could give you more insight about that. But basically, like she was in her. Well, I don't want to say she was in her feelings. I don't know that lady, but basically, she did a
Who is
live, properly bonafide, did a live where where she
Bonafide?
drug where she drug mother last night, early this morning, and then that's what his cleanup was about. Was him dragging her. So
So did she get some views on that video? I'm pretty sure she did.
yeah, she got views. Yeah,
Yeah, because any other video she does, she don't get none. So.
girl, nah, I ain't coming up here to be shady. I'm just coming up here to state facts.
I'll be ashamed because I already know who she is, and the bitch had me blocked. So,
Oh, she blocked you?
girl, been had me blocked ever since I was over there in our babe's chat, and she used to say hi to this property bonafide lady, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is, but they got me blocked.
Well, she
And when
probably
she be
blocked you
in
from
other
when y'all
people's
was
chat,
over in Club Chat together.
and I
It's,
still didn't know her. I still didn't
oh,
know. Even when I went over there and saw her video, and she was over
mm,
there with the pastor, I still don't know who the fuck that lady is. So, I mean,
okay. Well, yeah, her and mother, I guess they don't see it for each other. Huh.
well, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what was the purpose of her dragging mother though.
Because he was on Olivia channel yesterday, and I guess he brung up the Fresh Collective, and she didn't like what he had to say, so she went live and gave her version of it, and then he went live and gave his version of it. So that's what that.
Uh,
But she was real feisty last night. I'll say that.
I imagine that she was.
Hmm.
This you?
It's me.
Hey there, Nika.
It's me for some.
Hey.
Yeah, it's me.
I know who she is, Stacy. I
I
saw her
ain't
face,
putting.
but I don't
I didn't
know
know
her
nothing
like
about no
that.
cleanup. What happened?
Oh well, you might need to go watch Cemented video, cause she even mentioned your name in it.
What about me?
I didn't get all of it, but it was a little light shade. She was basically saying that. Well, okay, she was basically saying that James wanted to be a part of the Fresh Collective, And people came and asked her, and y'all decided basically that he wouldn't be a good fit. And then she said that he really wasn't nobody at the time. Like he wasn't really popping back then. And I don't want to say she said your name, but it sounded like she said your name. I'm not sure. I don't want to be messy. So that's why I said go see it for yourself. But basically, she was just, saying how she felt about James or whatever. So, and James was saying he never
Okay.
asked to be a
So,
part of the Fresh Collective. And she's saying, so basically, did he even he asked for you to tell it, and he asked for who was the other lady? I don't I feel so bad for forgetting her name.
Squeaky.
No, not Squeaky. She's still on these streets.
Well, the first collective was Erica Zero.
I don't know. Y'all can't
Huh?
ask me. I don't know these people. The ghetto
Oh, the
view.
Ghetto View. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The ghetto view.
Okay.
Mama, could you come up here, please? Because I don't want to be messy now.
It's too late for that, bestie.
I don't. Okay. I didn't know James did a cleanup, and I'm here to answer any question as a former member of the First Collective that anybody had. I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this because
So
I
the
didn't see the
main,
cleanup.
so
I
the
didn't work.
main question, the main question of the whole live was, did James or did he not ever ask to be a part of the club?
He never asked. The reason why James' name came up in the whole conversation was because we lost a member of the First Collective, and we were trying to get somebody else to come on. And I suggested James and the Ghetto View, and they both were said. They said no. She said no to both of them. Now I'm not gonna go into what she said about the Ghetto View, but what I will say is she said that James couldn't be in it because we had enough queens in there. Because we had Sean, we had Dee, and they were in there. So she didn't want to add another person to it. And to be honest with you, it was this dude that used to be on YouTube by the name of Mike B that was leading the group. He had agreed to be in it, then he said he didn't. He didn't want to be in it. And D Miss was like, from 1 minute he'll be all right with it. The next minute he was ready to go.
Well, she said that that's not what she meant. What she meant was that basically, so many words. What I got from it, she was trying to say his spirit wouldn't mesh with the group. That's what she was trying to say.
No, I'm telling you what she did say. She said she said no, we have enough fit. She said we got enough gay men in this group. We don't need to add another one. Those were her exact words. James found out about it, Levon, after the fact when everybody fell out with her, stuff started coming out. And I ain't gonna lie, I did tell him that. Now I ain't know Sean told him to, but I know I told him, I said, well, you were not there was a point where I wanted you to be in the First Collective because we lost a member, and I suggested James, and she said she didn't want any more gays. Period.
Okay. Well, that's basically was the
So
main
was
point of her live, and you just cleaned it up.
no,
That's what I
they
got out
had
of
an issue because she's homophobic and she would say little things toward him, and she see where Sean would pay it dust, James wasn't gonna pay it dust. He let her know right quick, fast, and in a hurry. This is what you're not gonna do, and that's what happened. And Betty White, bitch, I didn't say nothing. If I'm the one that invited him, that was trying to put his name in the hat to be a part of the group, why would I say anything? I was the newest content creator in the group. I didn't feel like my voice was big, but I threw him in there because I thought that would be a good idea. And she said what she said. When she said that, I said, oh, so that's what happened. And I don't know why you keep trying me, Betty. Please, Betty. I'm gonna give you the real. The best thing for you to do with me is shut the entire fuck up. Fuck bitch. I've been asking you for the longest to leave me alone. I don't fuck with your kind. I don't say nothing disrespectful to you, but bitch, shut up talking to me. You stupid ass bitch. Now, who got a question next?
Well, um, so my next question would be James.
Mm-hmm.
Mother,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put it out there. So did you
Please
feel
do.
some kind of way that Nika and Sean didn't come back and tell you what she said?
No, because I wasn't friends with them at the time. I wasn't friends with them at the time. We actually became before the friendship y'all know of later on. So it wasn't really for them. They didn't owe me anything. But I mean, that was just the fact. That's just the facts. That's why I said it. It was just the facts. But the whole thing is that she's pumping a message out in the street now. Like I felt some kind of way because I literally request. She literally sat over there and said, "I requested to be part of the Fresh Collective," which I never did. I never did. That's why I said, talk to Nika, talk to the Ghetto View. We were all there. We were all there. So to say the Fresh Collective said no. No, the Fresh Collective never had the chance to say no to me because I ain't never asked them shit.
He never asked to
He's a
be.
lying bitch. Just like Sean sat there and told a lie today, bold faced it lie. Nika, did you give me Sean's phone number?
I don't remember that.
I
I
know
know
you
I
don't
put y'all
because
together.
Sean called me at the hospital.
I put y'all together. I know that.
Exactly, but you ain't never gave me Sean's phone number because Sean called me at the hospital. I was at Allegheny General Hospital.
That's right. You
Picked
were.
up the phone and Sean said, "Hey, this is Sean Bradley." And began talking and said, "Nika gave me the number and I called. I need somebody to cheer me up. Could you please just talk to me? I need somebody to cheer me up." And that began the friendship between Sean and James. But he sat right over there and then was talking that bullshit today that I ain't never ran after a bitch. This, that, and the other. And Nika gave James my phone number and he called me. I ain't called that motherfucker. I
No,
was
no, 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 no,
a
no. That is not
Michelle,
how they went. You did not call him. I had to been the one if it wasn't her, and I don't think she ever had your number. I'm the one that told him that he could talk to you. I'm the one put y'all together. You didn't have when I knew found out anything, he hadn't called you. So I had to be the one to get a number out. So I ain't gonna act like I didn't. I don't remember giving it to him. But if he had it and he called you like that, then I'm the one that gave the number because I did tell him that he needed to maybe he could talk to you because I couldn't stay up all night listening to that. I had to go to work and everybody know that he was everybody knew James be up all night because he was in the hospital. He'd be in the hospital for a couple of days at a time, getting his chemotherapy. Then he go home. And he would be up at night because even him and I used to talk sometime late at night. James still, I think, be up at night because he work at night. He do most of his work. So what's the problem here?
just bold faced and lies. See, that's why I called upon them. Not about what they thought or what they, those are just the facts. Those are the facts.
Lavon, that right there, I could elaborate on that, but that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about right now. That right there is something totally different.
See, the
In my
thing
life, I
is,
said James called Sean. What lie did I when? What live did I say James called Sean? I've always told y'all the reason why James and Sean talk is because of me. So where y'all going with this? Come on, make it make sense.
Wait, what is so mom said? Did I hear that right? What? Wait, so you call someone in the hospital to ask them to cheer you up? The nurse. That's exactly what he did. So bomb.
I
His
was
child, I mean, I
talking
was
trash
watching,
behind the
I knew what
scenes.
my diagnosis was and the prognosis. His child was dying. The child hadn't died. The child was dying. The child was dying. And we knew the child was dying. And the grandmother just died. She just, boom, she died.
And the first collective, for y'all to know, that's asking, and have shit to do with me talking behind people back. It all started when she cussed out a member of the first collective, and people started, our next meeting, people started saying that they were leaving the group. That's how the first collective broke up, because she cussed out one of the damn members. And
Was the
when
first
they did
collective a
that,
panel?
it was a group of YouTubers.
But was it a panel?
There was no panel
There
because there
was
was
no
no
panel.
go live.
So how would it work? I'm confused.
With the first collective, do you want to tell that or you want me to tell
It, it don't matter shit either way,
it?
because it's gonna be the same shit. What
What the
we
first
do,
collective used to do, they were just, see, we used to do things as a whole, sort
yes.
of like a
Like we
family,
do now.
like tag videos and stuff. So the first collective would come up with a topic, and then they each one of them in that group would do a video on the same topic. What
So
me
we
and the
all a
ghetto
part of the
people,
fresh collective because that's what we do now.
go ahead, what you say, baby?
I said so we all a part of the fresh collective because that's what we do now.
That's all it was, and it was they were just a little group, and they had plans to do other things, like to try to do a blackout and things like that as a group. And me and the Ghetto View, we were never a part of it, but what we used to do is we used to like share their videos, share their topic, and that kind of thing. That's what we did. But I don't know where that bullshit flipped over to. We wanted to be in the group and all that bullshit.
You were never asked to be in the group. We lost a member again. For the people in the back who gonna act like they didn't understand what I'm saying. There were people who left the group. There was a person that opened up a spot. When that spot was open, I suggested James and the Ghetto View, and it was rejected by the creator of the Fresh Collective, which is now known to you guys as properly bona fide.
Okay, I just want to answer a question in chat. Back then there was Google Hangouts, and from what I understand on Google Hangouts, you could do panels. So that's why I asked, was it a panel?
No,
They
we
do
did.
that.
There wasn't nobody over here really doing that. We were just a group of YouTubers from different walks of life. They got together to show that we can be, we can work together as a team, and that we can, we can put positivity into the atmosphere. It ain't got to be a bunch of bullshit. That's why we would all say at the end of the commercial, teamwork makes the dream work. It was supposed to be a positive thing, but it turned into an ugly thing because people got big headed. There was an issue between D Miss and Chelsea back and forth. Sean didn't really fuck with him and said he wasn't gonna fuck with him. It was just a series of problems. But the thing that broke us was the day that Cemented got mad at one of the other members of the first collective, and she cussed that woman out. So when that happened, our next meeting, everybody got on the conference call and different people were walking away. They were saying they ain't want no parts of it. They didn't like what had happened, and that's how we disbanded. Period. Yes, La La Amazing. It was a collaboration of YouTubers. We did not sit on the same platform like me, Bree, and Pizarro and James is doing right now. We would have a topic, and each person would do their video speaking on what they feel about said topic. it kind of was a way to keep us together in the sector. We used to do tag videos. James would make a tag video because he was the one that was good at making them, and then we would all do, everybody that want to, you just tag people in, and we all did it.
So where are all these videos at so we can go watch them?
All my videos are still up. All of them. All the way back to 2014. All my stuff is up there. But this is a truth that I'm saying this right now with Nika sitting right here. Nika, and
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever even actually thought about this. Do you realize I didn't I don't get the my personality thing, don't mess with people, don't all this is some extra bullshit. I never had any beef with anybody prior to being friends with Nika and Sean. I eventually ended up having a beef with Justin J. But other than that, every kind of beef that I ever had came after I met Nika and Sean. Now they're not attached to those beefs. A lot of them though come back to Sean, but I never had beefs before that. I
nope,
had no back and forths videos with anybody that I could remember before actually meeting them.
you didn't. And my first real beef on YouTube was It's Hutchinson because I didn't consider what was going on with Chelsea a beef.
So wait, you and Properly Bonafide had problems too?
Yeah,
Okay.
Everybody in the group had issues with properly bona fide. They
including
all left. She don't fuck with none of them people.
Well, except Sean, because her and Sean.
She sat on that goddamn thing yesterday and said, me and Sean, this, that thing, and the other, they're always back and forth. But the truth of the matter is, Sean was part of Sean infiltrated that. It used to be her and D Miss were like the best of friends. Some kind of way, enter Baltimore, they fell out, but they was known for falling out. They used to fall out and fall in, fall out and fall in. And some kind of way, Sean got up in the crux of that. And they ended up falling out and never fell back in again. Am I misspeaking, Nika?
nope. That's exactly how it happened.
He tried to do the same thing with Erica De Niro, Kelly, and her friend, but that is her bestie. He can't stand him. He can't stand him, and he always has some smart shit to say about him because, again, he fits that same mold. He is a more effeminate gay. Sean don't like other effeminate gays, and he loved Erica, but he don't like Erica's best friend.
Correct.
But he could never infiltrate that. He could never break that bond. Them two have a bond that no one can infiltrate at
Correct.
all.
So are there any members of the Fresh Collective that still do YouTube, or is it just you and
Yes, Erica's still here.
Yeah, Erica De Niro Kelly, she does videos. I do videos. Sean do videos. See me to do videos.
Oh, well, could you share her videos so we could go watch her?
Can I share her channel on my
Yeah, yeah,
wall?
yeah. Yeah, like share a channel so we could go sub to her and give her some. No, we know she's not drama based, but
No,
I
at
believe
all.
people know.
She's not. It's very positive.
Yeah, I know people, you can go other places and behave.
Yeah, Erica's she's a queen. She really is. She's a energy girl, and she believes in the signs and all. She's good. She's a good person. She is.
She is. She cool people. I don't have no
She's
problem
no
with
nonsense. She don't fuck around now. She's no nonsense.
and if y'all looking for her, she on my community wall.
Okay, so whatever happened to D Miss? Because I remember watching him back in the day and he was actually funny. But
Hmm.
then all of a sudden he just like woof, just disappeared. So whatever happened to him?
He left. He just left. He's messy. He's a messy bitch too, but he was talented. He was talented. He
He was
sang and stuff.
funny.
Yeah, he could. He was funny. He sang and stuff. Sean couldn't stand him because Sean saw him as a threat.
He had a lot going on in his personal life too.
Yeah, he was a messy bitch.
But mother, we all messy bitches. we
No, he was a messy
No,
bitch.
you don't know that type
No,
of
baby, he was a
business.
messy bitch.
oh
Him and Sean seen each other's bullshit. That's why they couldn't get along.
oh
And
oh
and they were friends. Him and Chelsea were friends, but they were friends because they were a lot alike. They had a lot of things that were alike, and they would fall out with each other because they would backstab each other.
oh.
Mhm. And she would say stuff that he didn't like. You know, he was friends with her, even though she would say different things because he's effeminate. And he would. There were times where he didn't like what she said, and it would get in the way of their friendship.
Well, I got a question for you in regarding her video.
Yeah.
So what she said was what made her mad with you was how you would bring up her uncles. And she said that she told everyone verbatim the situation that happened between her and her uncles. And you would basically take the story and make of it what you wanted to fit your narrative.
How much did you listen to of her video?
I heard the part about like the gay food, and then I just turned it off after that.
Mhm.
'Cause I was at work.
Okay, because if you keep listening to Chelsea's drunk ass, she continued going talking. She was talking, and she said, and James. I mean, yeah, I did go and I did come back and I did talk shit about my uncle, but you knew the past from the past. Everything that I said, she verified it her goddamn self. All of that same video last night. That bitch
Yeah,
is a drunk.
she said that
She's
she
a
was
drunk. And she's a flip floppy bitch. She's a person who has an issue with the feminine gaze, yet she will stick up underneath you to try to get what she can get from you. Period. That's all. And I'm the one that will come out and say, yeah, bitch, you did that. That wasn't right. It wasn't right.
yeah, she said that she was a young girl when she had those thoughts about
About the gay food.
the gay food. Now I'm
Right.
gonna be honest with you.
But she
When
was
I
a
was
grown ass
younger,
woman. She was a grown ass
I didn't know what gay
woman.
was. Like I don't. Mm-mm.
Chelsea was playing all kind of games. She's a grown ass woman who went to California. That same uncle, you're a grown ass woman who went to California with your daughter on your uncle's dime, spent a week there with him. He showed her, he pulled out the red carpet for her and her daughter, and you came back and you talked some of that gay shit on that uncle. And that's when I said, are you serious right now? You just left that man's house.
Yeah.
That was just what, 2000, what, 17?
Yep.
She wasn't no young girl the other day. Just like when she made the thing worse on herself when she said about her sucking pussy. I said that she did it when she was in college, and she said, no, he lied. I didn't do it when I was in college. I was 27. Well, bitch, that's worse.
Well, James, to me, I felt like you skipped over an important part of the
Well,
video and how she tried to like tag Fire Babe into the shit too. I was like,
I didn't see that. I didn't even see
wow.
that part of it. I didn't see the whole video, so I might have read ball past us. I don't know anything about that. Please tell me what happened. Do I need to
So
clean that
basically,
part
she
up?
was just like, oh, you would say you didn't like her, but then you would be like, you like her daughter. But then she's like, ain't there somebody else on YouTube who claimed that he be watching their daughter?
What?
Yeah.
Same thing. So you don't like people, so you don't like their kids? What do kids have to do with grown people shit?
I have no idea, but that's what she
Because
said.
just keep in mind, Cementa's daughter was the co-host too.
Sure was.
So we're trying to pin the pedophile stuff. That's what she's trying to do.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was shocked that
All
you
right,
didn't,
John.
that you ain't
Whatever.
say that you ain't addressed that in the cleanup. Because I was like,
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. I didn't
I
even
was
watch
like,
all of it.
what?
I didn't hear it because I would have definitely addressed it. But yeah. Okay. I don't. Do what you want. Everybody knows that was cute for her, but we all know what the issue is with Five. Five. Everybody's a pedophile with Five. When she can't whoop you up, back to back talking to you, then you're a pedophile. So we already know what that gives.
Yeah,
But with
but
Chelsea,
to
I don't know what
me,
her point was, but Chelsea loves to try to pull other people in to do her fighting with her because
yeah,
Chelsea, she can't fuck with.
but
She,
that also gave me scent vibes. Like that gave me like, make sure you touch this note, make sure you touch this note, make sure you touch this note. It did give me very much like she was sent in a way.
and that's crazy. And it's like, and again, what me and this little girl thing, like again, I like kids, period. Y'all keep skipping by the fact that James ran a daycare and James worked in a school. So y'all missed that whole thing while we try to play the pedo game that this person ran a daycare, adopted kids, and worked in a school. So if that makes me a pedophile, then I guess that's me then. Whatever. But I won't even keep defending that because y'all know better. Y'all know
Exactly.
better. That ain't nothing but some bitch that can't win. So you trying anything. And I told y'all about a black woman to try to do that shit with a black man. Y'all already know what my feelings are on that.
Yep. I didn't even know nothing about her video. I didn't know
And
James.
this is the first time that she ever said this in all these years. You ain't never said no shit like that before. So why now, Chelsea?
And if she felt that way about you, why did she make it her business to go buy you a gift while she was in LA and send it to you? Ain't you the one she sent that American Horror
I, absolutely.
and
From
you
American Horror
returned
Story.
that shit?
That's when she got very upset with me when I sent it back. That's when she got all bent out. Shit.
Oh, she said she feels as if when JC is losing a fight against a woman, he calls
That's
them.
not what she said. That's not what she said.
When I'm losing a fight against a woman, I call them homophobic. When does that happen?
She did not say that.
I
She
ain't never
said
heard
in that part exactly what I said she said. She said he would say that he didn't like me, but he liked my daughter. Isn't there another YouTuber who claims that he be watching her daughter? That's what she said, Summer Breeze. Sorry. Go back and watch the video.
that. Mm.
And the situation where her and Five's the same. I mean, that's really crazy. That's really crazy. But again, you take that and you do what you will with it. You do what you will with it. I don't know. I think it's a sick individual who would start to attack people's kids when they because they got a problem with the parent. Did you want me to call your daughter a bunch of bitches and whores? Is that's what you're looking for? You want me to call Leah all kind of names? Is that it?
Well, that's not how you work.
And she can't prove that she's not homophobic because she is. All the proof is there. All you got to do is watch her videos, watch her, listen to what she says. Same thing with Five. I don't have to prove to you she's homophobic. Y'all know she is. Y'all know she is.
Well, is it? Never mind.
No, say it, Bree.
I was
Don't
about to say
ask
don't.
why we here.
I was about to say don't Fire Babe eat cat too. So how is she homo? I
Because
don't
I
know.
told you it's very easy to be homophobic right inside of being homosexual.
Sexual. Yeah.
There are many, many people who are homosexual who literally hate that
So it's
about.
like being a colorist. It's like
Wait a
being
minute.
black and don't like. It's like being light skinned and not liking dark skinned people.
Say that again. I'm sorry. He must went on hold. Say it again.
It's like being a colorist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black folks that don't like certain forms of black folks. It happens within the LGBT community as well. But I know that that's a lie. What else was said about me so I can clear it up while I'm here right now?
I didn't watch the whole video because I was at work and stuff, and then Bless came on. But I think you should go watch it.
Yeah, I think I will watch it because I need to see what was said. Because I don't even know why this is coming back. Who sent her? Well, we
Well,
know.
she said that she responded because she watched Olivia and she seen what he said, what James said on Olivia platform. But the fact that Sean Bradley was in the chat, I don't know. To me, it just seems like she was on a mission. That's how I feel.
Mm. Oh, I don't know what Pazar is to drop that link again. Let me see if I can.
Hold on. Where did she go?
Drop your link, Pizarro, so James can come back up. But
I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it. It's raining where I'm at, y'all.
yeah, it's storming here too. It is actually storming outside.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, could you read the statement that Truther said in the chat?
Okay, where's that? Hold on, let me get it.
There it is on the screen. Sean's
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Sean and James says Sean snuck behind his back. Wait. Sean said James says Sean snuck behind his back to befriend her, but they were friends long before James came into the picture. That's what was said. Okay, what part of that did anybody miss? Sean and Cemented were friends and they fell out. And then they became friends again, and nobody knew about it until the day that she came on to his show when they were doing call-ins, and we got into it. Nobody knew Sean and Cemented were even talking to each other again. Nika, is that true or no?
That's true.
They hadn't been talking since like the Fresh Collective big fallout, but I knew him and her had talked behind the scenes, and that just told the whole story. And again, when her and I got to going back and forth, she got to throwing stuff out in the argument that she would have no way of knowing anything about unless she'd been talking to Sean.
Correct.
So who missed what?
And Nika don't have nothing to do with none of that because she ain't know either.
And wait, there was another somebody in the chat that said something about Bree is asking questions, but trying not to ask her question direct to protect my ego. Where do y'all get that from? Y'all say and ask me any old goddamn thing. What ego are you trying to
They
protect?
wanted to ask the questions. They can hit the link and ask you themselves. They
Right,
can't
or
dictate how
type
she
the shit.
ask questions. Now I said at Property Bonafide, if she in the bushes, y'all want to go get her, she can literally come and hit the link.
Yeah, I was only asking questions off limited information anyway. So anyway, back to the Fresh Collective. How long did y'all actually last as a group?
But we ain't lasted long.
Wait, what?
We ain't
Okay, so
lasted
like
long. I
six
can't
months,
give you a time frame, but I can tell you we was under 6 months.
under 6 months.
I do
Okay.
believe. I am just peachy. The fallout again. And excuse me if I sound irritated. I am. But I'm gonna do this anyway. We fell out because a member of the first collective got cussed the fuck out. And it made other people feel like, you know what, we already been seeing certain things that we don't really want to rock with, so we just gonna leave. So at our next meeting conference call, people started dropping off. But it stemmed from a cussing out that she gave another member of the group.
So how bad was this cussing out? Like, was it in front of people? Was it a private cuss out? Like, how bad was this cuss out?
For people to leave, it was harsh. I wouldn't have say it was said that Lady Nika shut down the group because probably cussed her out and took it personal, but it wasn't a cuss out. It was a friend talking to a friend. First of all, I was
It
the
wasn't
young.
even Nika, wasn't it, Tam G?
Yes, it's who she cussed out. Tam G. She cussed her the fuck out. I was trying not to,
So
but yeah,
Nika tried. Now Nika the one being nice. The problem was that Chelsea used to talk to them like they was fucking children, and
yeah.
everybody collectively got fucking sick of it. And then the big blow up happened the day that she cussed Tam G out, and they was like, "No, I ain't sitting around waiting on this no more," because she knocking us off one at a time. If you go back and look at her video, she did used to talk to them like she was talking to a bunch of children. She was rolling them with an iron fist, and she would let you know the Fresh Collective is mine. I created it. That's and it
Hold
folded
on,
on
wait.
her.
She said she ran it like a democracy. That's what she said in her video.
Yeah, whatever. Well, who's cussing people out?
What democracy is? How much of a democracy can it be if you feeling like it's certain things you can't say, you don't want to get into it with her, and she's very stern. Remember, this chick did one thing. She came from a military background. Her parents, her father. She treated the first collective somewhat like that sometimes. That's what happened.
Do
Well, I don't
Tam
give a
G still
damn
make
about.
videos?
I don't know what else I can answer for you. I don't. I told you what it is. And this ain't the first time y'all heard of this stuff. Y'all heard this before, but to answer that question that keep coming up in that chat, how in the hell can Lady Nika be the person to close the group down or shut it down when I was the youngest YouTuber on there, young as in having a channel. I didn't have no power like that. Yeah, me and her were cool, but that was hers. So I wasn't going to, try to overtake anything. That was her baby. And she made
But
sure
if you and even if Nick, if you just listen to the verbiage of what is being said, when the whole thing about even the thing of me joining the group or the ghetto view joining the group, it was said she didn't want she didn't want too many queens in the group. She didn't want the ghetto view for whatever reason. That don't sound like a democracy. That sounds like somebody who owns a group and asked for your opinion, but basically did what they wanted to do.
and that's exactly what it
Y'all
was.
not listening. That if y'all would have been around, you know Chelsea. That's her. Her personality is very that, and she never lets you forget that she created the Fresh Collective, and it was hers. Period. I don't know all the inner workings, but I just know just being on the outside and just her videos. And I used to watch her. I used to watch her. Her attitude was very that she used to speak about them like she speak about a group of kids.
Okay, thank you, Mick Clifton Harris, because I wouldn't understand why she would say anything bad about me because, yeah, I told y'all, only thing I ever felt like I didn't do for somebody on YouTube was the time that somebody should have stood up for her a little bit, and we all just kind of, because of how she acted in that group, everybody said, fuck it. Let the chips fall where they may. And that's what it was. They're gonna get a be right there in the chat.
Come up to get a view. Come up.
Well, the TFC lasted 2 seconds. So what's the big deal here in 2021? Well, the big deal is when people make lives and they bring shit up and it's not truth and they're trying to rewrite history. So then we got to come back down memory lane so we can get the story told the correct way. Because say what you will, bitch, I'd rather you tell the truth about me than to lie on me. And I can't stand that rewriting history shit.
So what is this? What is that?
Where's Bridget? Who the
No,
fuck is Bridget?
Bridget.
Who the hell is Bridget, baby?
I don't know who they asked who was Bridget.
That's what I'm
And what is
asking them
this
down
right
in that
here,
chat room.
Brianna? Could you? I would love for Bree to, because we're throwing these messages at Bree. So Bree, please answer the message. I know you read it
No, I
from Callie
didn't.
Holiday. What does that mean? What is that
What?
about?
What
Wait a minute,
message?
what happened?
What did it say?
Brianna, don't stunt your growth to appease an ego when you have more than they actually have going on in their real life. Who's she talking about? Whose ego are you talking about?
I haven't said one word. I've been quiet.
Brianna, don't stunt your growth to appease an ego. When you have more going, you have more than they actually have going on in their real life. Ooh, bitch, that sound like a holder act like she know me, don't you don't know what the fuck I got going on in my life and what growth is she stunning because
But
of
is she talking? Well,
But
earlier up in the chat, they
but
were
wait,
saying
hold on,
something about
Lady
my
Nika.
ego. I don't know if that's even
Lady
for you,
Nika, I
Nika.
said she was talking bad about you, or I said that she said that you were young, that you didn't have no views like James didn't have no views. Ain't that what I said?
That I don't have no views.
Back then.
Who had better views back then? I
She
was
was
shitting on Chelsea back
she said
then.
that you was like basically like back then you were small like Nika, like y'all was small together, like y'all was
Not at
little.
all.
no, James was bigger than me. I was a now
Not at all.
No, no, okay. She was saying that you weren't like as big as you are now. Like basically like you weren't James yet.
I was James.
Oh.
I was underneath Sean. Sean had the most. And then there was me. And then there was everybody else.
and back then
She
I
So
didn't
was
what,
say
the
she
bottom
didn't
of the
say
totem pole.
that she was talking bad about her. She said that there was some light shade when she brought up Lady Nika's name.
Oh, well, she always gonna feel that kind of way about me because she feels like I let her down, and that's okay. She's not the only one on YouTube that got real attached to me, and they thought they was more than what they were to me.
I don't know how I'm getting in trouble. I ain't saying nothing, child.
well, no, because Callie, whoever Callie is, Callie's throwing jabs on the slide, but she talking to you.
Right, but I ain't
She
but my
talking to
thing
you
well
and
I
putting you in
but
an
if I
ugly
wanted to ask
position.
James a question, I would ask him a question. I've asked him all the hard questions. I've asked him, I said, do you feel any kind of way that they didn't tell you that they was talking about you? Well, not they was talking about you, but that Chelsea had said what she said behind your back. I mean, what else am I supposed to
And the
ask?
thing is that they all knew that Chelsea called herself having an actual what y'all would call a YouTube ship with me. But again, that's what I'm saying. I didn't have a friendship with Nika and them like the friendship we have now. So no, I didn't get upset with them. But it was interesting to find out later that that had been going on, and everybody, it's one of them things like the whole town's kind of laughing at you when you're sitting around with a person and you see this person, they see you being nice to this person and helping out this person, and
Mhm.
this person is literally shitting on you when you're not looking.
I
But then I
get
get upset with them, no, because they didn't owe me anything. I didn't know them like that.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's not Tracy.
So what's the next question?
I bet we
So
all.
what? I got a question. What made all of this come about? Because I do think it's weird that property bonafide is saying something
Y'all
to mother
know what
and
it
decide
is?
to say something to mother when mother been saying this for like years.
You know
So
what it is, baby. It's the same one. And I seen that in the chat where they ask who keeps going always going back. Why y'all asking questions y'all know the answers for? Who do y'all see that just busts out and just automatically just starts posting all these old ass videos and then trying to change the narrative? And we got to come out and say, no, you showing pieces of a video. That ain't how it went.
Correct.
All roads lead back where? Same
Baltimore.
place it been leading to.
Baltimore.
We never get into the past until Sean start posting. Whoever posts Vegas Gate videos, all the Vegas Gate stuff I got is up and it don't move. Nika's stuff is down or she erased it. When it pops up and here come a Vegas Gate video, who do y'all see it from?
Well,
He,
I got a serious question. So when y'all 99 years old, are y'all still gonna be arguing about Vegas Gate?
if they lie, we will.
Always, always, because it's part of the history of this shit here.
If they lie, we gonna talk. I don't give a damn how old. I don't
Read
mind
truth.
you talking the history. All I ask is tell it like it is. Even if it's not pretty for me, still tell it like it went down. Don't add nothing to it and don't take nothing away from it. Tell it like it is if y'all really want to talk about it.
So I guess James, did you ever try to go behind Sean Brad back to become friends with Chelsea or cemented or properly bona fide?
No, sweetie, it's the other way around.
Oh, she tried to become friends with you.
No, 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 no. Me and her were cool. There was no go behind. It was cool. And then her and Sean ended up being friends when I was friends with Sean and I wasn't fooling with her. Neither one of us were messing with her at all.
Okay, well I guess
He's
I'm confused because
read the comment again.
no, I'm confused because how did they even get connected when Sean only got connected to you from Mika
No, baby. Sean and Nika and them were all connected. They were all
already?
friends. I'm the
Oh,
outsider.
okay, now it makes
I'm
sense.
the outsider. I didn't know nobody. They all
Oh,
knew each other.
so you're like so Nika brought you in the group.
Exactly.
Yes, I keep
Got
telling
it,
y'all.
got it. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay.
And that's pretty much what's happening here.
So basically, Nika brought the popular kid around. You was the new kid in school that was popular when everybody was looking at you with their nose turned up. Got it. Who was that?
The ghetto view.
Oh,
It's me.
hey.
I'm driving, so I just got off of work, so I'm driving. Can y'all hear
What's
me?
up? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Hey,
Now
Spinning
y'all
Boy.
got
Hey,
questions for
Nika.
me.
Hey, Mr. Dahl. Hey, Bree.
What's up, baby?
Hey.
Hey, babes.
Let me try to fix my camera while I'm driving.
Is that the real Miss Pink Dot?
So, what did y'all want to ask me?
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her.
Back in the day, well, y'all go ahead. Ask Ghetto if you what you
What
want
did
to ask
y'all
her.
ask me?
So, well, no, James, ask the question that you asked in your video this morning.
Ghetto view,
Uh-oh. Oh,
you
shit.
hear me?
Hey. Yeah, I
Hey,
hear you.
okay. Now we going back to the Fresh Collective and us and how things
Okay.
went. Can you give them a brief just synopsis of how things went when the Fresh Collective hit the streets and what was going on with you and what was going on with me at the time?
Okay. From what I know, what I was told, I was told that our name are kind of collective together, but Chelsea didn't want me and you a part of.
Oh, she breaking up.
I'm sorry. She thought I was a part of the people with the blackout, and I don't know. That's what she told me. That she didn't want me a part of it because she thought I was with the bigger YouTubers.
Uh-huh. What's next, Bree? The next question. Pazar, anybody? James?
No, I know. Now that goes into something else that I said about the whole thing about the Fresh Collective and how positive the group was. Later on, finding out that really Chelsea had a whole disdain for the members of the
Yeah,
Blackout.
right. We did videos for the Fresh Collective to shut them out. To find out
Uh-uh. 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 She gonna have to repeat all of that because we ain't hear none of that view.
oh
Well,
fuck.
we got to
Look,
do
I'll
these
be home
questions.
in 5 minutes. I'll be
Okay,
home in five
yeah,
minutes. All
Okay.
right.
all right, baby.
All right. Mhm.
Yeah, because she drive.
Okay, so this is listen to this now. Listen, because I said this last night. There was a point in the whole thing, and Nika, you can say if I'm lying, when everything ended up kind of falling out, we ended up finding out later on that with the blackout, the first blackout, you have to understand, these were all the large YouTubers. It was
Yeah.
Rocks and the Scorpion Show and Candy and Messy Mouse. We our numbers weren't even near their numbers. They were all a lot bigger than us. Okay, so basically, kind of, I'm gonna say, kind of where I am now with a lot of y'all. Where you got some people got 5,000, 6,000 views. I'm closer to 40. That's how the distance in between us
Ooh,
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
and the people that were on the blackout. There were specific people picked. Chelsea did the whole Fresh Collective. There was a point where Chelsea wanted to kind of go in to the blackout. She wanted to go down and she wanted the Fresh Collective to come in like the best way I could kind of explain it is like on Real Housewives of Atlanta
yes.
When Marlo was doing her launch of her hairline and Kenya Moore came in with the drill team and literally crashed the party. She wanted the Fresh Collective to do that shit at the blackout.
Yes. Tell it.
So
Tell
she
it.
wanted a
See,
brawl
this is
at
what
the
we ain't
blackout.
telling.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea is a bitch. Chelsea has always been a bitch. And the members of the Fresh Collective, they weren't all on board for that because you got people like Erica De Niro Kelly, who is not messy like that. She wanted to overthrow because she felt a kind of way because she was not a part of that group of people. It definitely was a situation where it was bigger YouTubers that did the blackout.
Yes. And
Nobody,
James, I
none
gotta
of
cut
us were
you off
even
right there.
considered
Let me
being a
stop
part of the
you.
blackout.
I'm finna tell you because this the part you may not know. The reason why she wanted to infiltrate the blackout was because she was over on Twitter fucking with Justin J. And he told her, get your weight up, sis.
But that was the second
I'll
blackout. He was
talk
a
to
part of the
you
No,
second.
that's the first blackout. The second
later.
blackout had smaller YouTubers involved as well. They were able to pay their way in.
Yeah, but the first blackout, he wasn't a headliner. He was just there.
He wasn't never a headliner. That was part of his problem.
No, the second one, he felt like his head should have been bigger. He was
The
small.
second one, or the first one, Brianna, he wasn't a headliner. He never got along with anybody. Justin was an issue. Justin used to fight and argue with everybody.
Yeah, I
Justin was
remember.
the
And
thigh
you know what?
babe
He
of
was
that
at the first
time.
one because Miles said he was musty. You right. He
Yeah,
was
Justin
at the
was the
first
thigh babe of that time. Justin used to fuck with people.
And he fucked with her, and she carried that.
And that's where the main event came from. The main event came because of all of the drama. There was only one piece of drama at the blackout. In the first year, it was a little drama. It involved Justin J. The second year, after it went over and it was really big, and it everything was cool because Justin and Adrian went.
Yep.
Justin started a bunch of shit at the second one, and they were like, we ain't fooling with you. And then it was a big old fallout. And then he came up with the main event, and the shit flopped.
Dropped. And
It
he
was an epic fail. His lead up to it, it was very Sean Bradley. It was very Sean Bradley. The lead up to it, he had beautiful commercials done and all this shit, and that shit flopped over on his stomach. Because again, when you play dirty, you never win.
flop big time, baby. They was up in that big old building with only a few handful of peoples.
It was like
Mm-hmm.
5 people. But back to
Empty tables, baby. That's what
back to
the read was. Empty tables. And the first blackout, it was when people seen Justin in person. Child, they dragged him. Dragged him.
Especially about them feet.
Well, leaning over to the left.
Hmm.
so I got a question. So basically, she wanted y'all to buy a ticket, and y'all all was just gonna stroll up in there together.
With
No,
our
they
shit
wasn't just going to
on,
stroll in. They was going. Go ahead, Nika. I'm sorry.
and we was gonna have our fresh collective gear on, and we was just gonna bounce our asses on up in that thing
So
and let
y'all was
them
gonna
know.
fight.
No, wasn't nobody trying to. I ain't saying nothing about woo banging.
But that's what was gonna happen.
Well, yeah, that would have happened like that.
Yeah, they're going to fuck them up down in Atlanta with that bullshit.
That's what was gonna happen.
And rightfully so. And rightfully so.
There wasn't nobody gonna put their hands on me because I was gonna be getting me something to drink and a smoke in the corner. And we,
Nika, no, y'all would have
I
been.
was too young for
Nika,
that
you
shit. I was too new.
no, y'all would have been fighting. You cause strolling up in my event with y'all get on.
I wasn't
Baby,
gonna be
But they
fighting,
were. They were going there to crash. She wanted them to go there to crash the event.
and we went with that shit. That we want to do our. If we gonna do an event, let's do our own event. We ain't gotta go and do all that crazy shit. Toward them people, it's not that deep. If we trying to make this a movement, do our own thing.
baby, that would have went down in YouTube
But
history.
remember, nigga, when the Fresh Collective ended up disbanding, and the members of the Fresh Collective, everybody was still playing. We all had planned, and that's when after that they met me and all that. We all had planned to go down to the blackout.
Yeah,
See, all the members wasn't on board with that bullshit. So we had all planned to go down because I was going to the blackout, but I was in the hospital.
yeah, I remember that. I wanted to go to meet Ashley, and I think wasn't that the one with pretty PR chick was in there?
She in the chat right now. Yep.
Oh, the child, I used to be a big fan of pretty PR chick. I watched everything, and I wanted to go meet those two, and then I think wasn't that the year Much Love came?
No, much love came to the second one.
Okay,
She didn't make it the first
I
one.
wonder why they stopped doing the blackout because everybody wanted to go to the blackout.
Because Candy's life started doing something else, and
Okay.
because the blackout really,
But then
see, again, we say it's this
after
thing,
seeing y'all, I
but
don't know if I would have did it again either.
no, but the blackout belonged to Candy, Sweet Addiction, and the Scorpion Show. It didn't belong
Yes,
to
it
everybody. It
yes it
belonged to
did.
Candy and Kevin.
They need to do another one.
And Candy was doing stuff. Candy's doing something else, baby. And Kevin was doing something else at the time.
Yeah.
Kevin got busy. It just kind of things just went, different. It wasn't no big deal. They got rid of Justin. The only real issue with the blackout was Justin.
That was the
Was
problem.
Justin, and there was some about Funky Dineva at the first one. And remember, Justin was eating 10 miles of funky shit at that time.
Yes, he
Well, they
was.
well he said to him. Never mind. I ain't gonna even repeat that out loud. I just keep that.
Girl, that's a whole nother. See, y'all talking about like
Right, but you
drama
know
just
exactly
came,
where I
honey.
was going.
Yeah, y'all act like the drama just came. Drama ain't just come. The Justin J and Funky Dineva story.
Now that's juicy. Now that's
At
That's
tea.
all.
drama, baby.
That's all tea. Fucking I even left him like I don't know no Shirley. Baby. Fucking I even said goodbye. I know that's right, Funky. That's how you do 'em. Love 'em and leave 'em, Funky. Yes.
Girl, look at BA Superstar. That baby was there. She know what happened, honey. Honey.
Hey y'all, listen.
Hey.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you get up,
Okay, okay,
beautiful.
okay. I'm home now.
Hey, beautiful. What's up, baby?
What's up, y'all? Listen, look at my pretty VI
I'm
Hey,
telling girl, I'm over here having a whole fangirl moment and don't nobody say nothing.
listen. I
Oh,
came to say hi to Nika. Everybody,
see, Nick.
hi everybody. I came to fangirl on Nika. Hi Bree.
Hey.
Hi James.
Hi, baby. You
Hi.
got to meet her in person, Nika. She look better off camera, too. She even
Really?
looks
Thank
better than that off
you.
camera.
Really
That's my
beautiful.
boo there,
She
baby.
is. She's a doll, baby. You guys, she's a
Love
sweetie,
y'all.
too.
Listen, okay. I just came to say hi and laugh. You know, I was and she a sweetheart. Thank
Girl
you.
is so
Yes, I
pretty
have
up
met
on the
James
same
and
spot
got
with
his real
you.
person. I love
Pretty.
y'all. Listen, I just
God,
came.
love the hair.
Y'all was just about to say something about the hair. The hair is
The hair
everything.
is
You
fierce.
know, I always love your hair. Okay, you be coming with the wigs.
Thank
Okay, now you
you.
got like the 40-inch braids. I love them.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. But yeah, I just came to Kiki. For all those in the chat, I know it's people in the chat saying Bree is getting the story wrong. I don't know why. Maybe they children, but here's the thing. Yes, to clear it up, Justin was in the first and the second blackout. I came along in the second, and right. Justin started a fake beef. In order, he knew he was going to do the main event. He started a fake beef with Candy in order to drum up, like, a little.
And it was over his head not being big on the thing.
It was made up, Bree. This is the thing. We all had a group chat, which we all still have, right? We all were in a group chat. Justin was in the group chat the day that he started all this. It was made up. So he made up a beef basically to like drum up some energy around his event and
I
pretended
know
like
you lie, girl.
I promise you, Bree. Listen, I've never spoken on it publicly. I just laughed and kept it moving, but basically, he started a fake beef with Candy and said Candy has stole all this money. Mind you, just
Mm-hmm.
James, the second blackout, we paid. Everybody paid. The first
Right.
and the second blackout. Everybody put in $200. So the first group and the second group. So everybody paid. He made up a fake scandal online saying Candy stole the money and she couldn't turn in any receipts and he couldn't figure out where, I don't know, 10,000, whatever his amount was, 2,000, where it went and all this stuff. Candy paid for everything out her pocket. She would get paid back as we paid. She put everything on her credit card. She put all the receipts in the group chats. So he made it up. He made it up.
Girl,
So
no, he didn't.
yes, he
Yeah. It
did.
was a mess. I'm telling y'all, it was a mess.
We were in a group chat that morning. And then when we looked online, he was online calling Candy bitches and I'll punch her in her face and
Threatening her.
with the money. It was made up. And we was in the group chat like, Justin. And he left the group chat. And so we were like, what's the deal? He made it up. He already knew that him and Adrian were going to do another event. So he just used it to kind of like drum up publicity for the main event. And then it was a flop. It was the playing event. And that's why. And
Even the
people,
floors was playing, girl. It was bare.
right. And then he tried to keep people from like posting the pictures and stuff, but it was like 12 people. And that's what happened. But he was saying his head wasn't big enough on the banner and stuff. That was made up. It was Candy. It was always Candy and Kevin's event.
Right.
So they were always the headliners. They used to do like the I forgot what it was called, like the haunted house thing together. And then it kind of shifted to that. They used to do this Halloween thing together. And so then they came up with the idea to black out and they hosted it together. So it was always their event. They just basically invited everybody else to hop on board.
Now, thank you, pretty PR chick, because I heard him say that his head, well, he felt like he had a lot of
Yeah, there was
subscribers,
a banner.
so his head should have been bigger on the flyer. I knew
Yeah,
I
there was
heard
a banner
His
that
banner, his face was on the banner at the back.
everybody had their face. Everybody had a cartoon on the banner, and there was like the backdrop for the event, and it was on like flyers and stuff like that, and it was like a digital version that we all used online. But the only two that were large in the middle was Candy and Kevin because it was their event. Like they were the headliners, and everybody else had a little cartoon all around. He made that up.
And that thing almost went left because Candy got family members that don't play them games. And when he told her to pull up, baby, his ass had an X on it. They was going to tear Kevin's ass up.
Her uncle?
Not Kevin.
Not Kevin. I'm sorry, Justin. They was going to tear Justin's ass up.
They was waiting
Candy's
at the
uncle.
door.
Listen, Candy's uncle.
They
is
wasn't playing.
They
a
was at
super
the door.
military soldier sergeant. He is about that life, and he is really fine too. But he is really about that life. And when that boy got online spitting and cursing and stuttering and calling that girl bitches and saying he'll punch her in the face and all that, it went left. It went
Real
left.
fast.
Yeah, it
I've
escalated.
never seen him
I
have
remember
that
that
much
video.
energy. Like he had a whole lot of energy.
Thing.
Well, that
It was made up. I don't know how else to explain it to y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe it. It was made up. He didn't have any beef with her. That's why Candy had to she ended up posting a video like where she recorded him on the phone.
I remember that too.
Right?
Yeah, I do
She
too.
didn't want to post the video. So basically, collectively, everybody said, we're just not going to address Justin, right? Just ignore him. So everyone ignored him. And then
He got blacked out.
Exactly. Got blacked out by the blackout. So everybody ignored him. So that was cool. Justin wasn't happy with that. So then he started individually beefing with everybody, right? So
Yes,
he
he did.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. And we were literally in the group chat like, this dude is a nut. Like, this is made up. And nobody was interacting with him. And so we were only people that knew like it was completely made up. So basically, he started a whole beef with Kevin. Mind you, him and Kevin were like kind of close. Kevin had like hung out at his house and all types of stuff, right? And so he got on and started talking about Kevin was a scammer and he scammed a GoFundMe when his house.
When the house burned down, child, that was horrible.
And it was horrible. And he talked about Kevin's mom and Kevin's family and all types of stuff. It was so below the belt. And that's when Kevin finally responded because we had collectively ignored him. And then when he came for Candy, he really upped the ante. She was bitches. She was this. She was that. And her family was not having it. And they both were in Atlanta. So it was like whatever. But yeah, it was crazy. It was all literally so he could divide the two events and it didn't work. It was stupid.
That's what happened.
That's it. So people watching was like, oh, Candy's a scammer and Kevin did this. No. Right. No. And that's why Candy had recorded him on the phone and his energy was completely different. And he was like, oh, now I understand. I just needed more clarity on how like the money was spent and this and that. Right. So he kept lying on Candy. Candy finally posted the video. Then he didn't really have a response on why he was on tape saying something completely different.
Boy, some history in this damn set.
Right. Child. Y'all don't know the half of that's why I keep telling y'all think this is some new shit y'all doing. This ain't new.
So since you up here, let me ask you a messy question. So now that you done found out that she wanted to crash y'all event, how would you would have felt if you would have been
Listen, I would have laughed. Like, if you know me, Bree, you know I'm kind of silly. I think everything is funny. I'd have vlogged that shit and kept on.
Right, camera on.
But that shit would have ended bad for Justin.
I think so
If
because
he would have crashed that party because her family was there, it would have ended bad for him.
I think Bree was asking about Chelsea.
No,
Right?
she's talking about
Chelsea,
Chelsea and the Fresh Collective when they wanted to storm the
Oh.
blackout. The first one.
I don't know. I think it would have been funny. I mean, I don't think she would have came up there like.
Because didn't you say she had signs?
Huh?
Yeah, it was exactly the same way that Kenya Moore came in there on Marlo and just like a stomping band, and they was girl, they was good. They was gonna get their asses whooped.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't have ended
Child,
up.
I would have just laughed, but
They would have ended up just like Justin.
Because keep in mind, none of the Fresh Collective had friendships with any of those people that were on the blackout, and they all put their money in. They had to beat their ass.
Yeah,
$200 worth of ass whooping.
no, that'd have been so funny. I mean, like she could have came chill. I mean, like everybody came, like the Ghetto View, the show, Tanika and Tanea. It was mad people that the first year I came as just to hang out as a viewer. So I don't know, depending on the energy. If she'd have just came and just been chill, we'd have had a good time.
Yeah, because it was a big party.
It wasn't.
She wanted to be seen.
It wasn't nobody like clicked up, so you would think, oh, it's gonna be something in a minute.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. It was like really chill. We randomly like got drunk and I hopped in the car with a girl I did not know, me and Ashley Miller.
Yeah.
You know, riding around with this girl Stephanie that we met at the event, and we like went everywhere, drunk afterwards, bar hopping. We had a good time.
Me and Sean weren't beefing with Justin. Cloud Dweller. Me and Sean weren't beefing with Justin. I was beefing with Justin about shade that Justin threw at me. Sean saw an opening and with his punk ass and tried to jump on Adrian. Sean never actually went at Justin. Sean went at Adrian because Adrian called me a weak bitch, and Sean went and tried to jump on Adrian.
Yeah, I remember
that. Me too.
I do. I remember. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. One of my all-time favorite Spilling Boy videos is that Lane Bryant laced up that. And Justin said he had it custom made. His friend was a fashion designer.
Oh my god!
And James, when he found that shirt,
and popped him, honey.
That was so funny. I watched that video like 5 times. It was terrible. But yeah, that definitely that is true. And everybody, the crazy part is everybody was so cool with Adrian. And so if Adrian would have just kind of stayed out of it, he just decided he wasn't even like
Adrian was the star of the first blackout.
Yeah.
Really, my God.
They loved him because he was dancing and doing all Beyonce dances and having people fell in love with Adrian. I knew then. I said, child.
Adrian, he danced from beginning to end at the first blackout. He did like whole routines. He knew all the Beyonce choreography.
Right.
Good time.
I was a fan of Justin and Adrian individually. And then they became friends. Because, you know, he gender bends. So, you know, I took to him immediately and I was like, yes, girl, turn it. You know, I live for the gays. So it was cool. And child, he was the star of that little thing. People was like wanting to party with him. Yeah. I knew then, I said, child, this is not going to end good because I said, honey, that librarian child is going to get swallowed up because that other child is trying to bite his style. No, child, nobody wanted to listen to me, honey.
Listen, I felt like I was wondering how long the friendship would last because Adrian had like a huge personality. He's really smart, like super articulate. Him and Justin just had very different personalities. And I think he kind of like played the background for Justin for a while and then
he couldn't anymore.
Yeah. But
I think when Beyonce reached out to him, it was a wrap.
It was over.
It was a wrap. Justin was like, oh no, bitch.
Yeah. And we really did like Adrian. Adrian kept saying like, "Oh, he wasn't going to get in it. He wasn't going to involve himself, and it was all cool." And then one day, I guess when they didn't sell enough tickets for the main event, he hopped up in the Jeep too.
Yeah, I was like, really? I mean, I just didn't. I don't know. That was just crazy. I didn't even want to get Adrian. I really didn't, but I had to get her because ain't nobody told her to say nothing, so I had to get her. But I only gave her a little light because I know he wasn't about that life. He wasn't about no beefing because the shit that he said when he was like, "You," what did he say to me? It was so corny. It was so corny that it was funny. He said, "You're all in there. Oh, you all in the mustard. You need to try to catch up." I
Oh
said,
God!
"What she say?" I said, "Oh, baby, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want." The little librarian child, go on over there and sit down. And we never had no more problems. But she was just trying to help her friend. That's all.
Whole
Yeah,
thing.
They
Justin
in the
dragged him
chat.
into that bullshit.
he
They in the
did.
chat talking about the Star Milan beef. Now that was
Oh
that was
my
tea.
That
God,
was
that
Girl,
was
that
that
was
was
messy.
crazy,
messy.
y'all. That was
That was
messy.
messy boots.
That
That
was
was
messy.
the
That was
messy
listen.
shit
That's
right
what really
there.
put Justin on the map, though. That's how Justin kind
Yeah.
of really blew up. Is stalking Star Milan.
Stock and start right.
Right.
That's how he really got his numbers because I mean, like he
Yep.
was relentless. He was relentless.
That's why I said that shit used to work back in the day.
It
But then that
did.
was the end of that because we saw what that was the end of that bullshit.
Right. It did. It
Yeah.
did work. It worked for him because I mean he was doing like 30-part documentaries on Star and his gay kids
Yeah.
and all that.
Had them boys as they was leaving, interviewing them.
Interviewing
He
them
was
like,
interviewing
"Oh,
all
you're a
our boys.
victim. Yeah, you were victimized." I'm like,
And then that's how Wiley got into it because Wiley
Yeah,
did the
that's
interview.
how I got
yeah,
introduced to Wiley.
He
yeah.
did an interview with
That's
That's
how
how
I
I
Wiley,
got
knew about
introduced
Wiley.
to him.
and then he did an interview with his now Jessica Kahiner was Jacob
Yeah,
at
Oh,
the time. He was
yeah.
on his show too. Yep, I remember that. That was real messy.
Jacob was so fine.
Yes, he was,
Yeah, he
girl.
was cute.
Oh,
He was so
He was cute. He's a cute boy.
he was kidding. Child. But yeah, listen, all this stuff is just
Great memories.
exactly. It's all repetitive. I kind of laugh because none of this beef is new. Like,
I tell them all the time, pretty PR chick. I tell them all the time. They don't be listening. He think he know everything because I do.
listen, y'all need to go on LSA to the poor reports and start at like the first thread. I know it's a lot of threads at this point, but y'all got to go back and start at like 2015, 2016. But none of this is new. Go back to the Blab days.
Baby, on the black, baby. A lot of the bullshit with the Periscope and Blab is where a lot of the people from the first collective are.
Listen, I used to be the one on Blab. I used to be on Blab with Shelly and Min Pam like every week. And then
Right.
when I was about to go left, Shelly be like, "Oh, pretty PR chick, you might want to hop down." I'd be like, "All right, y'all, I'll see y'all later." And then they would go left.
And nobody would ever. Nika, do you remember that the stuff that happened with me and May's Way actually started on Periscope?
yeah.
Not Periscope, on Blab. I'm sorry, on Blab. And the person that actually put the bug in my ear was Shelly.
Really?
I came down and got on the Blab. I had gone out. I came home, got on the Blab, and we were on there and we was having a good time. We was laughing for a couple hours. And everything was fine. Tam G, Nays Way, me, Shelly. We on there just laughing at Key and Karen. It rolled around. It was about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning at this time. And everybody's like, "Ooh, I'm tired. I'm getting off. I'm going, y'all. I'm ready to go." And the last two people was there was me and Shelly. And Shelly said to me, "You might want to go back to the beginning of this blab before you came home." And I was like, "Oh, okay, Shelly." And I looked back and my eyes got big as golf balls. May's Way was dragging my ass something fierce. So y'all see, when y'all come at me, baby, I done did all this stuff. When y'all be saying y'all be stabbing me in the back, that ain't no new shit. I'm used to how that works. And that's why I act the way I act. Nope, you're not getting away with it because I ain't never let nobody get away with it. If you stab me in my back, I'm going to get your ass. If you say left way shit about me and you backpedal and pussy pop, I'm going to get you. So that's just the way it is. That's why I do the same with the people in the thing. When they be over there running their mouth saying that fuck shit about me, I'm gonna get you. Don't worry, I might not get you today. I'm gonna get you somewhere. I see you in the comments talking shit. And it's fine to talk shit. Just don't bring your ass nowhere near me acting like we good. Cause we not.
Woo, child.
You fine, just don't get caught.
Listen. Yeah, this is not new. Okay, we used to be around for the Meet Me on Blab days. And I used
Girl,
to
listen, that's where them shirts came from.
meet
You
me
want
on
a problem?
Blab.
MMOB, honey.
Yep.
Need me on blast.
Child, listen. Blab used to be mad interested because like we used to be on Blab so long that like you wouldn't realize like when people went in on other people or whatever, or that person would appear on the Blab like 3 hours later. We used to be on Blab for like 6, 7, 8 hours, like way
Yes.
longer than these panels. And so like a person will come on the Blab but wouldn't even know like the Blab originated about them.
Oh, that's right. Bridget is Smoke Break. Smoke Break 314. She was part of the Fresh Collective too.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
was.
remember that.
She's from
She's from
St. Louis.
she's from St. Louis, like Duchess and
Mhm.
Duchess and Kwani.
Yeah, I do not. Hi, View. Hey, Min. Well, when I knew View, she was Min Pam. Okay. We used to get on Blab and talk about dollar store makeup and wigs and
Mhm.
stuff. I love him. We used to have a lot of fun.
And remember all the drama with the people that are quiet and they're OGs. Remember with all the whole thing with BBW, sweet and sexy.
Listen,
Child, that was some beef for your ass back in the day.
listen, James. Let me tell you. Okay, so I used to get on Blab with her too, right? And I'm from Buffalo. She's from Dunkirk. I don't know if she still lives in Dunkirk, but it's like a suburb. It's like the sticks, like maybe like an hour away, right? So when I found out she lived in Dunkirk, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be in Dunkirk for they had like a little mini Juneteenth out there, or whatever. We have like a real big Juneteenth. And I'd be like, oh, we should meet up. And so she always would like make up excuses, like act like she wanted to link up and then make up excuses, right? But she was real cool. I thought like her voice and stuff was fake, but I was like, okay, she's so cool, she real sweet. And then everybody around us started to fall out with her and they started to dox her. I felt so bad. They started
But
posting like her real full body pics and stuff.
uh-huh.
And it went bad. It was another lady that all of them fell out with too. Remember she had like dolls?
That was
And she was from here too.
As married now.
She's married now. Yeah.
That's why
And
my
she had like
moderator name in the chat is Jen Act Chantilly because I told them the story. And they went and looked it up. And she just was so
is that the same person? Like she had dolls and then they had like doxed her and her husband was
the lady name was Act Chantilly. She used to have like an advice channel where she would give advice. But she had bought stillborn dolls, said that she had quadruplets, had people sending her money and stuff. And then they looked at the video and was like, this ain't no nursery. This woman lying. That was Aunt Chantilly. Yes.
Oh my God. But yeah, we used to have fun, but all of them started to fall out. And then I was left alone and Blab wasn't fun anymore. Then they shut down Blab because when we started to go on Blab, it was like terrorists and stuff on there. It started like if you started going Blab in the middle of the night, it was like people from like Al Qaeda and stuff on there in the middle of the night. And then they ended up shutting down Blab altogether. It was weird. But we used to have fun.
Blab was fun though. I ain't gonna lie, that was fun.
It was mad fun, I think. We used to be on there all night.
couldn't wait to Friday.
Pizarro would have loved Blab.
Oh my God. Pizarro would have
Oh,
ran.
yes.
Man. She would have kept leaving her own panel.
To go to other rooms.
To
and
go to
see
other
what kind of
Blabs.
shit you
But
can get.
it was fun. It was so
Don't do me, y'all. Do not do me.
No, girl, you would have loved Blab, honey.
would have loved it. We'd
Oh,
be like,
Pizarro, that would have been your spot,
somebody
baby.
like that.
And people weren't as now people are really crafty with not being on camera and stuff. Cause child, that's how that's one of Shelly's worst.
Nope. I would like to say as a disclaimer, I love Shelly. That's my girl. I love James. So I'm gonna just leave it back
You
there.
have to show yourself.
James always getting people in trouble.
Always.
On
Yeah,
Blab, you didn't have to
always
show
on
your face.
camera.
No, you didn't have to. You can put your avatar up.
Oh,
I
okay.
was always on there. I couldn't remember. I know me and Pam will always be on camera.
Yeah, they wrong for that shit. Yeah, dang.
Listen, yeah, we used to have fun. I'm
And
trying
the thing was, like, we sit up on these. I don't give y'all people that be on live forever and always too much funk because I remember days we were on live from Friday night to Saturday morning.
Right,
Literally, the
not
sun is
kidding.
right.
coming up.
The sun's
James
coming
even
up.
took his 6 or
I'm not
7
kidding.
naps in between while we was on blast. And baby, he be up with us too. James was popular for taking him a nap, baby. He'll know it a minute and get right back into it. We used to always try to figure out how the hell is James snoring, and then he'll just jump up in the conversation like he wasn't over there just snoring.
That's funny.
He
That's
would
mad
do that all the time, and I just, oh man, we would be on there. It'd be sometimes it'd just be 4 people, but baby, we was up on that thing all night long talking. It was fun.
Listen, I used to come on at like 9 or 8 o'clock, leave off at 12, nod off, go to sleep. When I got back up at like 6 to walk my dog, they were back on, so I would hop back on. It
We
was crazy.
love some blab, baby. That was
Yep,
the
yep.
weekend meeting spot for the YouTubers. If we got into it with your ass through the week, we ain't playing that upload shit no more. We gonna meet your ass up on Blab on Friday night, and then we can
Be like,
discuss
hop
this
on,
the way
come
we
up.
do.
Yep.
And back then, that was the only way we could interact with one another, eat too. You know,
Oh
like
yeah, because
in
they was on
real
live
time.
on YouTube. Yeah.
It was
And
so
because Squeaky had the very first actual black empowerment woman's panel on Blab on Friday night.
Yeah.
And and the day that Nika and Shelly got into it, I think that just kind of just crushed her spirit with it. Like, oh no, I can't have this because that was like the worst fight ever on Blab, and it happened during her thing. I don't think Squeak ever really got over that.
I
It
don't
hurt
think
her feelings.
That hurt my heart. It was bad. It was
It
bad.
hurt her feelings.
Did
It
Blab
did.
have a chat?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, girl,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
did. You did. There was people in the chat talk shit. It was the same as this stuff.
It was just
Man.
like this. And I think it was like 4 people could be on there, like
hmm
on the
We'll
boxes.
have fun, baby. Just sitting in there
And
talking.
there's I actually have videos. If you go back, I have videos from Blab where you can actually see what it looks like. I got
Yeah.
because you can upload them. You can download it and upload them on the YouTube. I have videos from the Blab days. I'll go dig them out and I'll repost. But yeah, you can actually see what it looked like.
Yep, it was fun. I
Cloud.
miss those type of days of doing YouTube. That's why I tell y'all, YouTube didn't used to be dark and we wasn't fighting all the time.
It really
We
was.
used to actually enjoy each other's company. We would love to go support one another. And it was never a time where, we wasn't worried about who getting on top of who because the smaller YouTubers did receive a lot of help from the bigger YouTubers.
Yeah.
They had no
You
problem
know
with
what's
this
fun,
out.
Nita? You know what was fun? Tag
What?
videos.
I know. Duchess
Tag
tell
videos
keep asking me and
because it
James to
got
do
you to
one.
know your people.
Yep.
So and it got you to support other YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
And baby, them damn questions sometimes would take me.
Man, take you back.
I'd be like, oh my God, James, you need to go on do that. Kelly been telling you to do it for the longest. I'm just gonna participate by doing it with you.
Especially when James used to do like the music videos, he really take you back. I'd be like,
Yes.
I'm like, I forgot all
Yes, so
about that.
many. We really used to have fun. This used to be a true treatment to come on YouTube every
Right.
day. Now we had our beefs. Don't get me twisted. We did have beefs on here. People fall. Y'all know I'm famous for a fight. I say fighting some damn fight back then, but now it's just like I wish we could get back to that sometime. I know we don't all get along with one another, but it don't always got to be so heavy to where the subscribers just feeling it. Believe it or not, if we start bringing some more fun to this shit, people will enjoy it more. It'll start being a treatment again.
Yeah.
a treat. People that love coming to your channel and seeing what you got going on. It would be fun. But I know I live realistically. I know these
I'm
people
sure
are
say, girl, I don't
far
know.
past the days.
You said you don't know.
I don't know. There's people
These
that's going
folks
to
are
listen to me just because they want to
I'm
listen. But
still the dragging, the roast, the gags, the whole 9 yards, y'all. Nah.
right, there's a percentage of the section, I'd say 80%, that don't give a fuck what song you used to like back in the day. They want to know, what did you find out, and how good is you gonna cuss this bitch out. So I done
You
tried to walk
might
away from
you
the
might want to
cleanup.
move them percentages up.
I done tried to walk away from the cleanup 50, 11 times, child, and they like, we need a damn cleanup. Somebody said
The
something about
cleanup
your
is still
ass.
You know
entertaining. I
what?
still like
As
TV.
nice and positive as I am,
Yes,
I'm
people
looking for
missing
the
those
cleanup.
cleanup.
Listen, I
I'm
love
looking
peace.
for a
I
cleanup.
love peace, but the cleanup is man, it's too good.
it's epic. It's gonna go
I do
down in
want to
YouTube
switch. I do
history.
want to switch the conversation because I'm being messy at this moment.
Uh oh.
They,
I
they like
already
the
know.
80%.
I already know your opinion because you already said the mother. But I need to know everybody else's opinion. Who don't mind on the panel about this whole Terry P situation.
Oh, I don't
I'm
know about the
lost.
therapy
So
situation.
like you weren't in my live today.
Who?
Well, yeah, Nika, but I need you to say it again.
Yeah, I don't know what
Mr.
happened. I was at
Me
I don't
work.
know. I was at work, so I don't know
Me
what happened.
too.
I told you
Well,
I don't give a fuck. Okay, you want me to say it again? I say it again. I ain't want to
Yeah,
say
what
it again, but
happened?
you want me to say it again.
yeah, so
So
people
I'm
can
gonna
hear
go
you
on and
loud
fucking
and
say it
clear.
again.
Say it again. Thank you.
I don't give a fuck. Sir
Uh-uh.
King called her a
No, we.
saucer head hoe today.
Who
I don't
did
care
that?
about that. That's what she chose to endure today.
He
Wait.
called
Wait,
her a
I don't
hoe.
care.
wait. You
I
said
don't care about
saucer
that
head.
old shit. But I do
He did.
hope
He called
that
her a saucer
I
head
hope
hoe. He
that
got
we
caught
do
up.
get.
Sir
I hope
Wow.
He got caught
what?
up. When I came up there messing with him, he got caught up, and Terry was talking, and he called Terry a saucer head hoe
I
Wow.
didn't think he
That's
talk
what he
like that.
said.
because
Oh
that's what he think of her.
And
wow.
he doubled
So
down on it by repeating it a
He did, and
couple.
that's why I came back, and I just wanted to make sure, girl, do you know why he called you that? Do you know why he decided to call you that instead of calling you a bitch or
Wow.
something of that nature? And she said, I know. He called me that because of lemon, and I go checkmate, and I sat my ass on down.
oh my God.
James, I mean, you've been calling that. That's my only
Yeah.
opinion on it. You've been calling that from the beginning, and that's it. I like Terry P. I like her. I love Terry P. since the beginning, since we named her LeBecky. But you've been calling that since early on.
I hate that happened to her, but then
Yeah.
again, it's probably the best thing for her because now maybe she gets it. I'm not saying if she, I just don't. I don't like that because I know how hard she went for them. She went so hard for Sir
She
Ken
gonna
and
go back.
Teresa.
But
She,
I
she,
watched the video with James like weeks ago, and she said she wasn't going back to Circuit.
Exactly. Like I like Terry P. Was she going back?
Oh,
Like she loves it. I think
mm,
She
I
already
think she
went.
really likes Limit, and she
She
likes the part
already went
with
back,
other
y'all.
players.
She already went back yesterday.
Oh, oh,
yesterday.
oh.
told you she gonna go back. She like it. She like the fight.
Well,
She like to
Oh.
get
if
disrespected.
she like it, I love it. I don't have no
Did she at
problem with
least? Did
that.
she go off at least after he said that?
Right.
No, she didn't give him no smoke. She started asking him why would he say that.
Oh
Oh, he probably
hell
really
no.
hurt her feelings.
I said,
Oh
bitch,
hell no.
you
He
called me
might
a hoe. I ain't gonna ask you why you
really
said it. I'm gonna eat your
likes it
ass
over there.
up. Ain't no
Oh,
way here now. I mean, he did slip. He slipped and said it, but then once he had it out there, he said it again. So I was like, oh,
Yes,
bitch.
it is. But
Wait, was
I
Lemon
need
on the panel?
you hit the link, girl, because I want to have a conversation with you
Wait,
because I feel like
what was Lemon at?
she should have
It
just
was
scratched
on
the dragon.
DKL's live.
oh.
It was on DKL's live, and he came up there and child. All
I
I
feel
know
bad
is
for
I was
her.
at work and I heard salsa head ho. I was done.
Yeah.
Wow.
I never heard him call anybody a hoe. One time I heard
Yeah.
him like slip up and curse, but I never
But
really.
But
he's
he
done it
did try to
before.
clean it up though. He said, I'm talking about a gardening too, not a whore.
He roundabout
Oh
called her a
hell.
bitch and a hoe before when the fallout first came. When she came over on my channel and I let her get on the platform and say her piece over
Mhm.
on Fraser Lane, he called her a bitch and a hoe that day.
Mm.
He said she better be glad I didn't call her a bitch and a hoe when you just did.
He
Oh,
surely
I
did.
do remember
You
that.
just did. Like, stop it. He plays in y'all's face a lot.
Yeah, he
And
do.
that's why when he called her a sorcery and hoe, I stopped and I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, boo boo. Did you just call her a goddamn hoe? And he said, yeah. And I said, checkmate. Good day. Y'all have a great day. I'm gone.
Wow.
This is what I've been telling you all along. Have a good night. Have a good night. You know?
Oh, I knew too. I knew as well. All that fakeness and trying to come for everybody. You shouldn't call a woman that. And you shouldn't be calling a
Right.
woman a bitch. Blah, 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 blah. But you over here calling people sausage head hoes and stuff.
Oh, I
That's
feel
what he
bad for
said.
Terry. I think she
Not
really.
a sausage head hoe, a saucer head hoe.
You know
I
she
thought
tried
it
to
was
make it worse.
sausage at first. I ain't gonna even lie. I was like, whoo, child.
Same
Terry,
difference.
you not gonna cut his ass the fuck out?
No, and then he continued on and we talked about her husband and her marriage. And I'm like, go on, girl, you think that's your friend? I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Mm.
There's nothing else for me to say at this point. It's all on the table. So whatever happens, I'll just mind my fat ass business.
Aw, I feel bad for Terry. I like her.
I
Why
love
do you
it.
feel bad?
You
Yeah.
said you said why I feel bad?
Yeah, why do you feel bad?
Because here's the thing. I don't
Nah.
for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I feel like Terry just really feels like she really belongs over there, or that's
She
her
likes it.
tribe, that's her people. She just really likes being over there.
She does.
So even when James talks to her, or I see her on another panel and they address it, and she's like, "Okay, I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back." It's kind of like Dimples, right? But different. But she'll keep going over there because I think that she just likes
So
the
why
atmosphere
do
over there.
you feel bad?
He likes it over
Because
there.
she keeps
Because I just
doing
think
this
she's
to
harmless.
herself.
I know. I just think that she's harmless, and
Yeah, she keeps doing this to herself. I be like, she gonna go back.
And I don't try to tell her not to
Gemini.
go. I try to stay out of it. I let her do what she do. I don't want to be telling you where to go and stuff. That's just her thing. She really does like them.
Yeah,
Over
she
so
does.
that's what I said. She does not hang out on Treasure Lane. That's why I'm trying to say, Sir King, stop saying that Terry gives me money. Terry doesn't give me anything. Terry doesn't even give me a click of the view.
I was just gonna say you barely see her in your chat.
Terry does not even hang out in Treasure Lane. She's not there. She's not there.
Yeah,
We
I don't see her
were
that much.
friends because we were friends, but she doesn't hang in my chat.
I think she just really likes it over there. I don't know. I just feel bad if he mistreated her because she
Yeah, she
really likes
do
it.
like it over there.
Wait,
I'm
hi
sorry.
everyone.
I'm an egg.
What did I miss, Pizarro? No.
So
What
much.
did I see? I see. Take it back with a changed name, and I thought it was funny, but I didn't know what it was relating to. What the fuck did he call her?
Saucer head hoe.
Where the fuck would you get that from?
Well, you
Out
know
of
he's
his
born,
mind.
girl.
I mean, we is on a spaceship, so I think that's where the idea
You
came
know
from.
his ass is corny, child. Saucer head hoe. And he said it just like he really was laying one on her. You saucer head hoe. I said, ooh.
Why did he curse her out yesterday? Because of what she said on P's platform yesterday?
No, she was telling the story. They were basically going
Yeah.
back and forth, and she was telling the story. He said, why did you call me? I know she said the reason I called you a bitch ass nigga that day was, and he's like, yeah, all right, whatever, saucer head hoe. She
Oh
didn't
wow.
call him a bitch ass nigga. She was talking about the past, what they had gone through, and he just was in his feelings because I was bothering him.
Oh,
Okay.
Nikki said
He
it's because
was
of
thrown
her
off
hat
his
in her
square.
old profile, that little kind of Beyonce-ish hat cartoon thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
her
told you
breakfast
the
and
nigga was
Tiffany's hat.
corny.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Cornball.
Okay, I just want to know like what happened, what I missed, and that's it. You content creators, I enjoy you guys. I enjoy this conversation, but I'm out. Peace and back in the audience.
All right,
Bye,
baby.
Yeah, baby. But yeah, it is. She'll be all right. She gonna be back over there with him.
Fifi said she was on there last night.
She was on his panel last night. Okay.
Yes.
She was in the chat, not on the panel, but she was in the chat
Oh. Hi, Fifi. Fifi's so fine.
because she said she was on the agenda, so she had to go over there to,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, but
get
she
them.
be over there anyway. She be in the Bristol child.
Yeah,
She said that. She said that.
She be and that's where she popped up today. She was kind of upset because Duchess was poking at her for being over there. Duchess was, you know how Duchess is. Duchess was poking at her.
I know
She
that
said,
she really can't be
you put
upset
it on
with that,
your
but
child's
she did
life
say
that
she
you
wasn't going no more.
yeah, you put it on your child's life that you wouldn't go over
I
there.
think,
And
yeah,
she's like,
she's,
Duchess, you putting 20 on 10. So
and you
they
told her not to. You told her not
Yeah,
to.
you
No,
told
I
her
didn't
don't
say
say
that.
that.
You did tell her not to say that. Mm, that's tough.
Not really. Not really, because like I said, from here on, it is what it is, and they're really like I don't say much now, but there's really nothing else for me to say from here.
That's true. I
and there's
mean,
nothing else I have to
she is
say.
grown. She's a grown lady, so she gonna go where she
Yeah,
wants.
and they'll be okay. Listen, yeah, listen. You're hearing it from me, and I said it. They're going to patch it up. She's going to be back over there, and eventually, at some point, she'll be back on the panel. It's not no problem. They'll fix it, and
I
he'll
think
get her up back.
maybe that's her only way of hanging with Lemon, and she really likes hanging out with Lemon.
Well, I don't know nothing about all that.
She does, and then it's like a couple of people that come on the
All
panel
right.
that
She'll
like
be all right.
that.
I just want to mind my business. But
Oh, I'm not saying
Uh-huh.
it like the cheating that all that. I ain't into all
no,
that. I'm
just in
saying that
general.
she says like Lemon, and it's a
She
couple of
likes
ladies on the
Lemon
panel.
and she
like
likes
friends with.
Sir King too. She likes him too.
Yeah.
Those are her friends.
Yeah.
I told you that's my friend, honey. We talked. Those are her friends. I said, okay, girl.
Oh, hey, Natalia.
So I don't say nothing to you about your friend because you can't tell me nothing about my friend. See, like that one that's out there on the screen. Can't nobody tell me the fucking thing about Natalia. That's my friend. So
Natalia
I
Slade.
say nothing
She's a
about
different
Sir
picture.
King to Terry, honey, because that is her friend.
Yeah.
Yes,
Facts.
God. Yes, God, honey.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yes, indeed. Hmm.
So what's next, Bazaar? What's next, girl?
Come on, messy
Yeah.
ass P. What, girl?
Is Pizarro even there, or is she in another chat,
She in the bathroom.
or is she tending to the sound bites?
Where Bree go? Back to work?
She said she'll be back.
Cause I'm gonna punch Bree in her knees. She will dash, won't she?
That's
Yes,
violent.
baby. She will drop off a line in a minute.
You know, somebody probably
Oh,
FaceTime.
yeah, I was in somebody else's chat, try being nosy.
I told you.
I wanted to
You know what?
I
I'll
told
beat you up here, Zara.
Thank you.
Don't be invite me to your house and then leave me here watching your kids.
She stayed. Listen, I watched Pizarro's panel. I think it was yesterday. It was real long. I watched part of it, and it went.
It
I
was
don't know if it's yesterday, day before. It went super left, and Pizarro was nowhere to be found. I was like, "Oh, they screaming! Where's Pizarro?" She left for like 20
Baby
minutes.
be gone.
I know
She be
because they got on
gone.
my nerves. I couldn't even get a word in, so I said, you know what, I'm done. I checked out like most people did, and others that stay. I appreciate y'all staying, but they were pissing me off because I couldn't get nothing through. Nobody wasn't hearing each other. I was like, they'll get it over eventually. But I'm
Yeah.
just glad mother you ain't came and dragged clip lip, you know, she been asking and begging for your attention like bless. I was like, mother ain't paying you no attention. You need to let that go. But she still won't let it go.
What you
Yeah.
say? Wait, I just missed that whole conversation.
By clip lip,
Who?
clip lip. Next.
What that horse say?
No,
Oh, you ain't there?
I'm not here.
You
I was doing something else. What did that whore just say?
No.
No, she said in the chat. She said this like what? It's been I've been going live since last week. She have been coming for you, all types of stuff. I was like, mother not paying you no attention. She just came to me like a day ago. And
Okay.
I was like, mother stop it when she was dragging me. I was like, mother not paying you no attention. Don't you see that? If mother's paying you some attention, you would have known you would have got the clean up or you would have got dragged. Just let it go. She keep begging for you and Black attention. I was like, girl, let it go.
Listen,
Yeah, you know
listen, when
what with
people,
Ness? She's too ugly to be bothered with.
listen, this is my question. When y'all meet with Ness, is it real? Because Neff is like really
Ness can't even tell you why pre-PR. When they asked her on this panel 2 different occasions, why are you even going at Jan? I don't even remember.
right.
Because I've
But I
never
think
done
Ness is
anything
like
to
she's
Ness.
kind of comedic. I never
I
take her
don't find her funny.
serious like when
She,
she's beefing with people.
yeah,
I
I've
don't
never done anything to her. What I did, her
Honestly,
first interaction with me, I gave the horse the money.
mm-hmm.
Now I like my whores honest.
Oh gosh.
I don't want to give you my money and then you're over there acting crazy. So I just
Well,
don't
dang, I don't know why she didn't accept your money because she been over here begging the intels every day. She have been begging them. She needed help paying for a seafood boy.
well, tell her to put that cleft lip to some work.
We did.
Listen, I just want to say that the views of the rest of the people on the panel got nothing to do with me.
Right.
I
Give
don't
it to me. I said it. I said it.
We about to be in trouble.
I said it.
Ness, please don't start making lives about me, girl. I don't know.
Nobody cares for her reads are corny too. You're like, girl, shut
Listen, sometimes
up.
she has jokes and stuff. I don't know. I like some of her little, not
And
when
she's like, I'm gonna come back tomorrow at 7:00. Girl, ain't nobody got time to wait on you to write up a dialogue.
Yeah, she does like write her jokes and stuff. I don't know when she's like that, or she tells like little riddles and jokes and stuff. I like that Ness. I do like that. She does like party jokes and stuff.
Again, too ugly for me to be bothered with. I ain't got time.
Chantel, I sure did slide it because I've been on YouTube for years and I ain't never been in a beef because that's just not my interest. I just chill and mind my business. So
Right. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do
Yeah,
it.
she ain't part of this Ness. So when you see this replay, don't come for these ladies on here.
be
So
like,
you
yeah,
said
Curly head bitch. Like,
You
nah,
better not say nothing to her, you fucking monster.
listen. Okay, see now you're like provoking her, James. You provoking her. Okay.
she don't be provoked anyway. Y'all know she's a vulture.
You even get us in trouble.
I'm
I
so
like
Y'all
glad
know,
she ain't came in the
y'all
chat
know
today.
she's a wild moose on the loose. Y'all know it.
I don't want moose on the loose.
Yes, I like you.
That-
Yeah. Ness, I like you.
Listen, I like Ness when she's just
No, I
chill.
don't. I don't like you, bitch.
Oh gosh, I ain't even.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Breaking news.
I love James. Oh my god.
I'm so
James,
confused about. I
Hey,
don't even want to bring that up, but I'm so confused about that, Pizarro. I watched your whole live with Bashful. I'm just so confused.
What's your confused
I
about? I
refuse
have
to
you.
get into that story
I
at all.
watched your. I didn't even know anything about that. I watched your live, so then I went and watched Rita's video, and then I watched Rick's video that he posted like in the middle of the night one day. I'm so confused.
did he lie or did he lie?
I don't know. I think he's such a sweet spirit. I don't know.
I don't know. They said, that's what I was trying to figure out with Nicole Reloaded because she tagged me in her post, and supposedly she's supposed to be proved that he wasn't lying. So I don't know. I was trying to see if they could go get Nicole Reloaded, and I could have talked to her. But before Nicole Reloaded, yes, he lied. Yes.
Hey guys.
The pictures.
She said he did. Oh, you said he said that he did.
No. We telling you that he did. He didn't say he doubled down on those pictures was his.
Oh.
Dang, somebody.
Child, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies, honey. So,
Um,
Nika,
Mm-mm.
Uh,
wake the fuck up. What
use
you
a
thinking?
reference photo.
yeah, cause I don't know how you know it. I was on my way to sleep, huh?
I know. That's why I was very fuck with you, wake you up.
You
Uh,
asleep?
Listen, girl, you know they say I'm the worst person on the street. Because you mad at me, Nika? You want to beef with me? Because I said you ain't want Lady Nika me. God damn it.
Uh-oh. Let me go on mute.
shut the hell up.
So you going to beat me up
Hell
now,
no.
Nika?
Mm-mm. I ain't gonna open up the den and cuss you the fuck out. Mm-mm.
Okay, bro. Because I said it twice today. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, cause yeah,
Oh,
that it's
twice.
been
You said it twice.
yeah.
I don't be
I
cussing you
said
the
it
fuck
two.
out.
Yeah, I said it 2 times, girl.
You watch your
Oh,
back.
Nika, read the back chat.
I did. I said,
Oh,
God, you're not going to Lady Nika me the fuck.
tell Nika Jay Wilson said it
I don't
her
think you're
right
supposed to read
now.
out loud, Nika.
Real talk.
She
Ooh.
said she not supposed. She being messy.
Oh, really?
Look, you said he said it twice because he messy as fuck.
Wow,
I
that's
was being, I was messy. Oh, there's King Roman. Hey, Roman.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Fuck Jay Wilson. He know I'm gonna shade his ass again
I
too.
don't
Fuck that
understand why Lady Dimples continues to put custodian tools on her head.
custodian.
Jessica. Jessica's a mess.
Jessica
Oh my God. I read that.
Let me read it. Let me read it.
Jessica be coming with the shit.
Right.
Jessica's mean, child. Hi, Jessica. Hi, girl.
I like Jessica. Listen, okay, I like Jessica, but she
Oh,
be
Jessica will read you down, honey, real quick. You be like, don't Jessica, wait
so
a
fast.
hold on.
Oh,
Ah,
tell Nika Pastor shading her right now.
And
He
Uh-uh.
in
She
you
done
her
read it all.
know,
Read it.
chat Lady Nika's first. He said it twice. Well, why? What
why
that
did I
got to do
say
with
it?
Lady
Huh? Why did I say it?
Nika?
no, she said
No,
it
why? What that had to do with Lady Nika? Or what was wrong in the back chat?
Oh, what happened in the back chat? Hold on, wait a minute.
Uh-uh.
They didn't read it out loud twice.
Oh, I'm afraid I gotta go back there and see it because I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
Yeah, go see the back chat. Well, Lady Nika.
Jessica,
What the
you
fuck?
are not sweet.
Oh, I need to.
But she's a cancer like me though, so
Well, girl, you
I
know what
love
you got to do. Now, me and Jay is cool, but nigga, you know what you got to do, please.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Cause that's some bullshit.
Get your shit kicking boots on, sis.
that.
Knock it in right now, sis, and we can go live on
See,
over to the
you
den.
have to wait till she wake back up because her ass is going to sleep.
Yeah, she not gonna do it tomorrow.
And you gotta go hear it for yourself before you like make a video.
Oh yeah, and do that too, Lady Nika. Go hear it for yourself first. You know. Do anybody got the time stamp for that?
I don't know. Cancers.
look in here.
Listen, what is Bree doing?
Child, I with you all with these doggone lives. I've been trying to watch Married to Medicine all day long. It has not happened yet.
Oh, you got to do your review.
And yeah, I ain't even watched the show yet. I've been
That's what
messing
I
around
haven't
with folks
watched
on
it
live.
all season. I've been watching your reviews. I haven't watched Pose
Me too.
the first episode either. I've just been watching your reviews.
Pose is about to make me smoke a reefer cigarette.
You know, yeah, Pose make me cry.
It's
Yeah.
so emotional
She's
and
making
like
me cry.
the writing is weird. So I just be watching James's review. Like I might watch it for like 5 minutes and be like, nah, and then I just watch the review while I'm getting ready.
And they really poured it on thick in the beginning of this one. That review's up for the other day.
Okay.
They really poured it on thick in the beginning, but then they really got stupid at the second half. I was like, see, I'm a custom out.
Mm.
Did you say
Yes,
Somebody
he,
asked me
he
about
did say
hashtag
reefer.
non-snap.
reefer?
He did.
Yeah, I did a reefer cigarette.
My mom says reefer.
They gonna drive me to smoke a reefer cigarette, honey.
What is
Child.
reefers?
You know, it's legal here now in New York. Is it legal
What is
in
a reefer?
Pennsylvania?
No, girl, you can smoke a reefer cigarette if you want. If you get caught, honey, they gonna turn you over.
Oh no, it's legal. It just became legal last month in New York.
Oh, poor baby.
Child, you smoke a reefer cigarette, they gonna turn you over and make you wear Lady Dimples' wig, honey.
I'm not doing that. I like dimples. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing this with you.
I like that wig. I want that wig, honey, for my next show, girl.
I'm not playing with you. I like dimples. I
Wait,
don't like all her antics, but I like dimples. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I need that wig, honey. I need some rope, honey.
Nope. Nope. Not doing it. They say, is that really you, Nika, in
yeah,
past
I'm
chat?
like, what?
Did she leave off and go in his chat for real?
I know she ain't got her ass over in that chat.
They're doing the bazaar for real.
Well, bitch, that's all I'm up there.
Is she
'Cause
over
I'm trying to be
there blue bandanas?
Yeah, she cussing out some people.
Oh, snap.
Well, y'all want to
In
go
the
on
chat?
over?
That's what they
Yes.
say.
Is that lady Nikki in the chat?
Oh,
She
Lord.
quiet, so I know that's her. I'm gonna go over there.
God.
So I can see this drama.
Lord have mercy.
No, I'm not reading this chat.
So rude.
Just gonna be nosy, y'all. And I'll come back once the drama is over.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oh, my God.
I'm scared.
So yeah, I had went over there.
I thought you was asleep. You over there
You
messing
want
with
me to
people.
come phone you? Real gonna come phone you?
Oh, I just told Ronnie Q to drink bleach. It's all
What?
good.
No,
I
you
just
cuss
told
out
Ronnie
somebody
Q
else
to
too.
drink bleach.
He do need to do that.
I don't give a damn about that. You know, if somebody tell me a hoe got my name dangling around in their mouth, I'm sliding over to the boulevard. I ain't no weak bitch. Now get into it. That's the lady Nika right there.
Oh, God.
And if
But
he
just
was
don't do it
talking
to me.
shit, when I asked him what you over here saying, Pastor, he said he ain't got no malice. So what the fuck I'm gonna do with that? I'm gonna carry my ass because clearly he ain't want no fight. I didn't come to fight. I just want to know what had happened.
Oh, God.
Girl.
Now you should let me sleep, James, because these bitches want me to come out of character tonight, and I'm about to give them a little taste.
Well, take your heels off, girl.
Motherfuckers, I've been took the heels off the wig next.
No, don't
The
take your
hell
wig off.
wrong with these people? And these folks be acting like they got a real attachment to you. Like I came over there to talk to the channel holder. I came to talk to Jay Wilson. I didn't come to talk to Ronnie Crew. I came to talk to Jay Wilson. I don't need to be talking to Ronnie Crew. The
Did
fuck,
they think it was
bitch?
really you? Did they know it was really you?
Yeah, they knew it was me.
Oh,
That shit just get on my nerves. Like I'm so tired of these motherfuckers. Look, goddamn it! If you don't have a channel, don't say shit to me.
Now, how we get here? We was talking about tag
I
videos, and now you call them motherfuckers.
I
Lord,
know.
get
and
on
you
my
want me to
nerves.
make up a
These
tag video? I can tag it with what
how
brick? What the
how
hell?
they ass subscribers. I'm just saying real quick, you get tired of it, James. Like, goddamn, y'all got so much to say. Motherfucker, everybody got a channel. It's just whether or not you put uploads or go live from the home. If y'all feel so strongly about us current content creators, instead of attacking every time you see a bitch in a chat room, how about you just get you a channel and say it to my motherfucking face? Cause it ain't respected out of chat, bitch.
Wait a minute. They're over there asking questions and making assumptions when things were being cleared up on this panel. Oh,
She get on my goddamn nerve. I know it, dear self, but baby, here's the thing. When I step to you and ask you what's good, and you say you don't have no malice, then I don't have nothing else to say. Me, the beef ain't really with no motherfucking Jay Wilson, no way right now. I don't have no problem with Jay Wilson. I kind of find a little bitch entertaining. Okay. Oh, I done called him a bitch. My bad, Jay Wilson. I ain't mean
Oh
that.
my God.
My bad. I ain't mean it like that. But what I'm saying is, I went over there to talk to Jay Wilson. I ain't go over there to talk to now motherfucking ragged ass whore who always got my name in their mouth. Every time you see me, you saying something to me. Bitch, if you say I'm a liar, let me be a liar in peace.
Mm.
Stupid ass bitch, I don't fuck with you.
Oh, all right, girl.
The fuck? Why I'm over here trying to enjoy myself down to Pazop spaceship? Now I done fucked around and got the roller tree. This bitch is gonna stop playing with a bitch like me. Leave me alone. If I'm a scammer, let me stay over in the den, the lounge, and the bayou and be all that.
I'm tired of coming here and being stuck left to watch Pizarro's kids while she run the YouTube stream. That's over.
That's why I don't come up here that
It
often.
happens to me over
Let me stay up over here.
over with Olivia's place. Every time I go over Olivia's, I end up Olivia leave me there watching her nephews and her nieces. She be done went on off about her business.
Oh, God.
Let me call Olivia. She don't be answering me back, so she done went to the bathroom or something.
Oh.
Like,
Child, yeah. Hell, that girl worked my nerves just that bad. I was sitting up here trying to roll a tree. I already got a tree roll. Girl, look, fuck these hoes.
now you need a reefer cigarette.
A cigarette.
Stupid that
Mine is
shit.
longer than
One of them. God damn, James. Yesterday was a holiday. Why these hoes so hostile?
Well, that was bothering. I was laying in the bed, girl. Laying in the bed at 12:45 a.m. That's how you didn't know I did a live, because 12:45 a.m. they told me that bulldagger was over there talking about me.
And
that.
you got that room and went live.
And I sat straight up like the exorcist. What the fuck you saying? I was fine until she said something about my kids. I was like, what? Bitch? Now you know better than that. Or
Child. Shit, that shit don't make no sense. Bitch, yesterday you was supposed to be full of barbecue and enjoying family and friends. Y'all so hostile after these holidays. Is you bitches mad because no one was there? It ain't my fault. The fuck?
wait, Peachy say, all hide up.
All right.
I'm over here about to see reefer cigarette.
I read the cigarette, honey, and if you
We
smoke a cigarette, you'll be all hide up, honey. Yeah, I don't
Child,
smoke no reefer.
smoke
Get
no
up, you've been hanging down on
weed.
the path with me, honey. She know what happened. I get that Patron shot, and then I'll be all hide up, honey.
Oh, I got some 1800. I'll be right back. These people warm up.
Baby, ain't nothing like up the street, honey, on Patron. That's
Child.
hard on.
Shady as hell.
What?
Listen,
James is shady as hell.
straight.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. James about to get in a fight walking down Fremont freaking with James.
Are you serious?
He's shady.
Girl, I'll be back
No,
soon.
I'm gonna be quiet because I was finna say you were shady somewhere else too, sitting in the back.
Girl. No, the real shade. Oh, wait, you wasn't there that day. The real shade, Nika could tell, baby. There's a larger YouTuber. Alexander just wanted to meet. He was like, he's like, oh, I can't wait to meet her. And I was like, child, I mean, she's okay, but like, I don't give a fuck. Because she had said like a couple things was kind of sideways, and I don't really give a fuck. Child, you know, I snore real bad, right? Real bad. So I waited real good. And I was sitting there, we was on the couch, honey. She came, honey. I just turned right on over there and got the snoring in her motherfucking face. How's this for celebrity? You feel like a celebrity, bitch?
Wait,
right this
why I don't know who this is? Why don't I know?
See, this is why.
You know who she is.
It don't be making no sense. I'll be
Girl,
there
you know
forever.
who she is.
I do.
Girl,
Who am I missing?
Mm-mm.
I'm finna tell
Mm-mm.
you, girl.
and it was she was really she's
Tell
nice
me
enough.
to
She
tell
really
you in
was
the
nice
back
enough.
chat. Cause I
Yeah.
mm,
No, I
mm-mm.
deleted it.
Oh,
Jessica,
they
I
so
didn't look.
over
Oh,
there,
is that? Oh, really?
Mm.
Is Jessica right?
And I was
Oh, that's two
supposed to not
people.
pay attention. They done called me and told me my son that got stabbed at my house, and I'm supposed to be starstruck because she showed up. Girl, for
Oh
what?
God.
Oh, she came
But
into.
it,
Child.
yeah, he went.
you know, somebody
I
getting
never knew that.
stabbed.
She went to the
Y'all,
first one.
my cousin
Oh,
was found dead today.
Who?
What happened?
maybe.
Bye.
What about her?
She said her cousin was found dead today.
Oh,
Ooh, dang.
damn. Okay.
James just bypass. Don't
Jay
know.
James. Yeah, I'm like, let's move on.
Let's, mm-mm.
Duchess didn't say.
Nah,
Duchess had the response.
don't do that. We pass that.
Duchess said, "What did they find him on the
No, we gonna leave that
Duchess
alone.
said, "Did they find
Yeah.
him on the couch?"
I tried to move on. Try.
Mm.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on,
I'm
child.
changing subject. Yeah, so I never know that she came to Vegas.
Yeah, she came to the first time they came.
Okay,
Who?
she's part of the blackout too.
Who?
If y'all talking about the person Jessica said in the chat,
I ain't even looked at the chat. Wait a minute, because that's how much I care.
is
Them.
Jessica right or wrong?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I slept through it.
Oh, well, she was at the second blackout. We had a good time. She was real sweet.
She,
Her
she
kids.
beautiful. She cool. We cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to sleep on that ass that one time.
I'm not messing with you, Jay.
I had to one time for the one time snoring, baby.
I
Snoring.
just want y'all to know that James is very sweet in person.
And shady.
He is, but he is very harmless in person. He is tougher online.
It's the Capricorn in him.
Yeah, he is very sweet. Okay, we had fun. We got
I'm sweet when I want to be sweet. I ain't no sweeter in person. I'm nice.
I
But if
told
you
you,
get
you were
wrong in
sweet to me.
person,
he a true Capricorn. He's serious.
yeah, if you get wrong in person, I'll go to sleep on your ass one time for the one
Oh
time.
my god. Okay, well I can only speak for myself. He was very sweet.
We had a ball
time
over
in
at
Philly.
Kevin's house, man. We did. We had a ball over at Kevin's house. You know, I wouldn't be standing out in the rain and all that.
In the rain. We was out there
We
just
did.
partying
We
in
had
the
fun.
fucking rain.
Walked to the liquor store, and I'll tell you, we had fun.
We had
Child.
fun.
So this is what's up, child. You live walking distance to the liquor store, bitch. Yeah,
Child, let's go.
baby.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
fun.
that was a good time. I told Kevin, you need to come on and throw the other party, child, so I could have a reason to come back to the Philadelphia area. Since
Okay.
people
We
think,
talked
well,
about
you
it.
know, I might want to watch it going to Philadelphia. They didn't call the police on me in the Philadelphia.
Don't. No.
What? Child,
No.
they might be waiting on my
I'm behind this iPad, y'all. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on.
baby.
I'm
They
gonna come out
said,
with the coast is clear.
Philly, what? You in Philadelphia? Okay, we got you, honey.
I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you.
Child.
The ghetto view, we had a ball.
Lady Lisa and Mother, we gonna need y'all again. Now I know we already recapped this, but they want another recap for the third, fourth, fifth time. Jay
Who?
Wilson, Jay Wilson is asking what happened to the collectives and why did they end? Because y'all started, well, not y'all, but you know what happened to them with all y'all that was involved. How it ended. We told him that y'all already gave a recap, but he said he got more questions.
Okay,
So
well, that's his question.
y'all
Tell
want to
me
go on?
I'm not answering a goddamn thing.
Wait. What
I
the-
said what the fuck I said. How many times do these people want my lips to bump over that bullshit right there?
The reason why,
I
well, I'm
ain't
gonna say this
talking
later.
with you either, Pazar. I'm talking about this fuck ass situation that people keep trying to keep us in. I said what I said. He want to know? Come over here and watch your replay. or come join the panel. Cause I ain't coming over there. I went over there one time and nobody want to do nothing but a troll in the chat. I ain't got time.
And then, yeah, I don't want you to go neither because Ronnie Q wants you to get on the panel so bad. But
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
he
get up
messed
and
his
talk to
question
her.
because he heard property bonafide video of what she said, so he wanted to know what she was talking about. You know, he was
Oh,
confused what she was
I
saying, things like
ain't
that. And everybody in the chat was telling
listening
him like they already talked
up
about it.
at
Did
it.
clean up on it.
That's above my miss grade. Nope.
Child.
Uh,
Oh wait, I'm scrolling
So,
way back in the
Oh well,
comments
I'm
and somebody
sorry. He got
said,
more questions. She should be over there. She can go on and fill in and say whatever it is she want to say.
child.
She ain't out
I ain't no panel. Hold hell wrong with these people.
her ass over there,
Mhm.
Huh?
they
Huh?
don't need to watch the replay.
I asked
They
April.
come there. Um,
Listen,
and
I'm
Okay,
scrolling.
well, I don't give a damn what they want. They want me to come over there. I don't hear my cash app going off. That's the
oh,
only
well, she's
motherfucking
going
way
to
I'm
come.
gonna
Right.
I know that's
I
right.
heard that.
Money.
She said one time for the one time. Lady Nika me did.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let them know since they want to throw shade.
I'm
You
not
want her to come speak. She
gonna
needs
be
that shit.
looking for kind of like I'm some motherfucking subscriber. That's the only way. That shit is
I
crazy
look
to
at
me.
Jessica B talking about y'all need
How
to dig
dare
into some of these old videos. Those were good the good days. Child, if we do that, we be cutting off Sean's check. That's how he makes his YouTube check.
Oh Lord.
okay?
They go
I
and
know.
we cut
I'm
that.
sad.
Listen, somebody
We
I'm throwing way up, right? Somebody said, who was the young guy that kept crashing cars? I think y'all asking about DJ.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's what they're asking about. I saw it go by and then I scrolled the wrong way, but I think y'all asking about DJ. He lives in Atlanta. He kept crashing cars.
DJ still crashing cars.
Yeah, I love DJ. He's a sweetie. I love DJ. He's so crazy. He's real sweet.
DJ still crashing cars.
Child.
I be saying
And that
damn
really ain't no dig at Jay
rumors.
Wilson at all because I don't have no beef with him. I kind of like Jay a little bit there. So that
A
ain't no
little
beef.
bit.
This for the bitches that really want to keep bugging me, coming over here telling me some bullshit about what they want me to do over there. What I'm here to let you know is that, bitch, I am a motherfucking legend on these streets just like James. You ain't gonna call him out like that. Don't call me out like that. But if you gonna call my name, make sure you hitting my
don't
cash
know
up.
that
How
they
you
keep
doing?
calling.
Fuck
Well,
all.
they said they wanted y'all to come, but they didn't. I don't know because you know we had
I'm
almost
not finna
600
see
hits.
you. I'm over here on your line.
So
I'm
I
with
don't know
you
how
right
they
now.
got confused. But I
I'm with
told them I would come ask y'all though. I did tell them I would
Okay,
come
well,
ask.
go back over yonder and tell them that the lady said she is on the spaceship and she ain't moving unless her cash app is singing.
And what you say, Mom?
She said Lady Nika her.
Yeah, Lady Nika
And what
me.
about you, Mother? Use your answer because they asked for you too.
What about me? What they want? I did a
They
cleanup. What
want.
the fuck they want?
I didn't come on there recap it all.
They want me. Why I got to recap it? If I recap, I could clean up again, but that'll probably include some of this. What the hell they want to know?
uh, I'll go and ask them what they want to
What do
know.
you want? What do you
Okay,
want? Honey, what you want?
hold on now. Let me go ask them now. Hold on.
All right, then, baby. We'll see you when you get there.
What's your messy ass?
I
Bizarre.
ain't going over there. I don't want some people money. I don't understand that. I'm supposed to be panel hopping around this bitch like a subscriber that feels like they should have a voice. No, bitch. I was just in the den. You should have met me over there.
Can I ask a question real
The
quick?
fuck? Recapping no damn
The
shit. Yeah,
Nika.
baby. What's up?
I hate it. The
Huh?
person you put in the back, is that who James is talking about snoring on? Because I'm confused. That's a
Yeah.
different person than Jessica
Yes,
said.
yes,
Okay.
baby. That's
That's
her.
all I wanted. You
Yeah.
could carry on. I just want to ask him.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
through having a rant. Shit. I'm done. I just peace. I be feeling disrespected sometimes, James. You know what I mean?
Girl, you be acting out,
I'm
girl.
just saying.
Don't.
Sometimes
Well,
I believe
sometimes you
it
just
in
gotta
this.
go crack the
What?
face. I didn't answer the question, but it's cool. Go look right now, mother. You're the topic. What the fuck about me? I'll be back.
No.
Okay,
Easy.
They're doing this on
baby.
purpose now,
Just
y'all.
like
What the fuck you mean I'm the
just
topic?
like
That's
that.
how you get yourself in trouble.
Oh my God, no. Listen, okay, ghetto view. Let's change the subject.
Right.
Um, where do you who was the best old school YouTube beef? Like
Child,
not too
sometimes you
far.
got to
Like
go see.
Oh.
But
listen, let me
I'm
see
gonna
who I
go
think the
see.
funniest old school beef was. Um, Sweet Sexy BBW and Min Pam.
Yeah, I like when the older people argue.
They used to argue and put each other names in the
And
Wait,
I will watch
See,
every
here
one
we
of
go now.
No.
Nika,
You-
them.
Nika,
Huh?
get your motherfucking boots on. We going.
We going to fight.
We
no,
fucking going. Cause
No.
they lying. So yeah, we going. And I'll
All
cash
right.
out you. Come on.
All right, I'm coming.
Pizarro is gonna lose all her
yeah,
people with us. Because we the nice people.
see
She
what I'm
gonna lose
saying?
all her people's messing with us.
We don't want no trouble. It's all about support.
That part. That part.
Damn it, Pizarro. How we holding out your life? Get your butt back over here. Where's Brianna?
See? And the whole chat probably left to go watch the fight because they messy too.
See, Bree
And
somewhere.
we stuck up here not being
Minimum
able to
rate.
watch the whole get down fight, but it's okay.
Listen, okay. Listen, y'all. Okay, for all of us that's left, ask some random. Thank you, exclusively me. I appreciate it. Listen, can y'all pay my rent? I was just bringing up a random subject a random topic to change the subject. If you have a better question or topic, you could put it in the chat. How about that? Are we being babysat? Not intentionally, Denise. I'm just trying to wait for Bizarro to come back.
I know they will leave the two nice, positive people on the chat.
Damn it.
That's how much Pizarro care.
Bizarro be trying to get that intel. She trying to get that intel. Oh my God.
Pretty PR chick, do you watch Jocelyn's new show?
I have not watched it. I
Well,
have
you
watched
should. They fight a
these
lot.
reviews.
I
Actually,
like they show. They fight a lot.
yeah, I might check it out. Where are we going this summer? You know what, Chantel? I don't know.
Okay, look, I'm finna bring out my second device and I'm gonna read the chat and I'm gonna tell y'all what they saying.
Wait, I can actually see it on my laptop. Maybe because I'm on my laptop.
Yeah, I have to bring out my phone because
I
don't care.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going for my birthday next month because I've been home for a whole year and I've never been home for a whole year in my entire life. So I'm either gonna do.
Did he kick him out? Because ain't nobody on the panel.
Huh?
I said, did Jay Wilson kick him off or not let him up because ain't nobody on the panel?
Oh, I don't know.
I was waiting on people to jump on the panel and fight.
I don't know. I'm either gonna do St. Lucia, Aruba, or St. Croix. I've been all three, but I'm just trying to go places where they're not gonna make me quarantine for half my trip, even though I'm vaccinated.
And I don't have any.
Oh, I'm going for my second vaccination next week. I'm scared.
I got Johnson & Johnson in April, so I got one and done. And luckily, nothing happened to me, so it was cool. Going to Maryland for a seafood cruise. That sounds good. I've been on a lot of cruises, but I've never been on a seafood cruise.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back on the boat.
Listen, I had like 3 cruises that I had to cancel this past year, and
Somebody got the vaccine and gave him a permanent erection.
I'm supposed to go to Hawaii. I can still go to Hawaii, but I don't want to quarantine for like half the time I'm there, so
Mm.
wait.
So damn, you guys still have to quarantine when y'all
Yeah,
go
even if
somewhere
you're
else?
vaccinated, they make you like test, and then you have to quarantine like for 3 days while you're waiting for the results. And I don't even want to go for a week, so I don't do that.
Shit, we just opened back up 100% today.
Oh, New York is not at
With
100%.
no people walking in my place with no mask on. I wanted to have a heart attack. Like,
Oh, nah.
why?
New
Yeah,
York is still kind of strict. So.
yeah, mask not mandatory. And they say if you fully vaccinated, but you're not allowed to ask anybody
Yeah,
to show proof. Like, what the hell?
it's kind of weird. I've been seeing people trying to buy the vaccination cards on Instagram. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I seen
this is
that.
a shit show.
Mhm. I
So
seen that.
yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, what's the point? Get fake cards or just saying that they're vaccinated and they don't have to show proof.
Yeah, that should be scary when people be walking in with no mask on. But yeah,
Yeah,
Vegas
you
is
still can't
100%.
you can't go inside anywhere without a mask. If you're vaccinated, you can walk around outside without a mask, but you can't go indoors anywhere here without one.
But that should be death because that shit is like today was 109 out here in Vegas.
Ooh, no.
So to be wearing a mask right now, it's like
Yeah. Listen, I felt like it was hot here. It was 70. I felt good. Like it was hot.
No, it was 109 today.
Last week it was 40 degrees. Okay, I felt like summertime.
Oh my god! Oh no, I would die.
Yeah.
Your side of the world be too cold.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back to Vegas. The last time I was in Vegas, I hung out with Tiki. I didn't see you.
Tiki is like the business. She the truth. I love
her. I went to visit her at work, and she bought me
Tiki.
I
love her TikTok.
Oh, yeah, she know her little dances. So cute.
I be like, she be trying to get me.
Pizarro, you're back. Give us the intel.
I'm trying to go get the intel now because mother just dropped down. They finna hit the panel, so we need to
You
go
about to hit the
over.
link?
Yeah, about to hit the link. Go, go, go.
Me go there too.
Okay, wait, I gotta go over there now.
All right, y'all. All right, bye y'all.
Bye y'all.